and welcome to Fallout New Vegas Part 15, also our 100th stream and effectively our 6-month stream as well. I hope everyone is going very well. So first of all, happy birthday, Drawber. For those who don't know in chat, it is Drawber Fawn's birthday today, so please wish them a happy birthday. And hello to Revered as well, and Barry, I hope you all are doing well. That is the cyberpunk music there, Barry, as I hope you like it. That is the cyberpunk we have at home. Let me pause that, and I will get us into... See, when we know we're back in New Vegas, because you get to look at the looking for game capture screen. Isn't that nice? And I didn't bring chat up before doing that. Apparently, I don't want you guys to see... But yes, so, I'm very excited to be back here. Now, for anyone who is particularly worried that I've decided to ditch Alien, because I know some streamers sort of, if you see them switch off a game, they never come back to it. Don't worry, Alien Isolation will be back. It's just that, since this was my 100th stream, I wanted to sort of go back to what the roots of it was, which is more RPG. Because really, I got into the streaming thing partly because I wanted to play a bunch of my backlog games. Alien Isolation was on it, but specifically a lot of classic RPGs is where I initially wanted. Revered, you were not technically first. It was technically Barry, but I feel like that's cheating, and then it was Drawber after that, but you were very close. Now, we are doing Dead Money in New Vegas, everyone, so that is quite exciting. This is a Dinky pile, so if you guys don't know who Dinky is, he is a T-Rex souvenir. Don't be mean to my pile, Drawber, that is so many Dinkies. That's 378 Dinkies, everyone. This took forever to set up. And I'm very pleased with it. I figure that I can take you guys on a little bit of a tour. Yes, Ozzy, how's it going, by the way? Hey, it does need more Dinkies, I agree. This is a very strange thing. So, we are not throwing a grenade. Have a look at this. So, if I go into my misc items, they have... This is a dino toy, right? It looks like a Dinky, but it's not a Dinky. The other thing is that these have no weight to them, but these do. It is very weird. Nobody ever buys the dinosaur, Cliff. Yeah, I think I stole most of them. But I thought I'd show you guys a very quick tour here before I get into Dead Money. So, because this is what I've been working on. I have plans for another pile of stuff. I like the rattling sound. But what I'm very pleased of, because I wrote up a little shopping list for... Oh, actually, I need this. Hang on. Let me grab this. So... We need this because the other thing I'm working on in the base is the dining room down here. So as you can see, I have little plates out where the chairs are, and these are all human flesh, human remains. See? It looks like fish, but it's not, I assure you. And I'm getting them little mugs as well. So on our list, we need to look for 2 plates, 11 forks, knives, and 10 cigarette... Hang on. Shoot, hang on, okay. Sorry, I just realized there's more plates. Let me just... Hello, Lily. Sometimes they come and they sit there. And that's great. Just... I will forget if I don't do this. But I'm setting them... What is that pot doing here? I'm setting them up. And the reason we need cigarettes is I'm putting the cigarettes next to their dinner. Because there'll be like an after-dinner mint, but an after-cigarette mint. And I need to get more mugs. So we need... Yes, we need 9 more mugs. So that's fine. I will put the flesh there later. Do you know what you will be bringing into the Dead Money area? That was the other thing. It's not fish, it's the other white meat. Yes, so Carbonara was very kind and messaged me about the fact that we can't bring our companions, and I'm to bring in, he said, to try and bring in as few items as I can, because I'll get a lot there. I wasn't exactly sure what... Oh, this is my other issue. Oh no! The Dinkies actually spawned there. I didn't put them there. That one's gone. I put a bunch in here. So what I have on me currently... Hang on. Let me get the song off. Da 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 da. We'll come back to that. So what I have currently on me is weapon-wise. It was so hard to get the weapons down. I have chainsaw, dynamite, the liberator, so it's a machete, long fuse dynamite, the ranger, sequoia, the shish kebab, shovels, because we're going somewhere with dead people. I assume there will be grave robbing. Throwing knives, because we haven't used those. And that's it. But I was thinking, is that too many items? Should I put some away? A shotgun? A shotgun, okay. So I'll put that then and I'll grab a shotgun. Hunting shotgun. Okay. Well, we'll then put that on. Does anyone else think I should get rid of some of the weapons at all? Because it was so hard, like when I put the katana in here, I really wanted it, but like the shish kebab is technically one. But I think that's pretty much it. So I think that should be pretty much some anti-venom. Well, don't think I have any anti-venom on me. But that's... Hang on, I don't know why I'm saving. Well, I did put the plates out, didn't I? I did do something there. So let me go into aid... Oh, there you go. We got 3 anti-venom. That'll be fine. We'll be right. We'll be good to go. So let's go down to the lobby. We'll head off to the section now, I think. Yes? So obviously our companions can't come, but the good thing is that they're here. So again, all I know about Dead Money is that there's ghosts. Oh gosh, Revered, I hope that nothing too horrible has happened there. Do let us know. Hopefully she's okay there, Revered. That is not good. I like the idea of how long it took for Taylor to cave into madness. We actually have this ep of the captions and that very moment. The very moment I caved into madness. Which time? Oh gosh. So quests. I should set up the Sierra one. Oh gosh. She's been mad all along. We just couldn't tell. It is that meme. Oh gosh, it's Tallow. She's going mad. She's been mad all along. World map. Oh, actually, there is meant to be on the radio, isn't there? I did get told about that.
Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles beset you? Has fortune left you behind? If so, the Sierra Madre Casino, in all its glory, is inviting you to begin again. Come to a place where wealth, excitement, and intrigue await around every corner. Stroll along the winding streets of our beautiful resort, make new friends, or rekindle old flames. Let your eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert under clear, starlit skies.
I'm just listening to this lady.
Straight on into the sunset from our villa rooftops. Countless diversions await. Gamble in our casino, take in the theater, or stay in one of our exclusive executive suites that will shelter you and cater to your every whim. So if life's worries have weighed you down, if you need an escape from your troubles, or if you just need an opportunity to begin again, join us. Let go and leave the world behind at the Sierra Madre grand opening this October. We'll be waiting.
So
Has your life taken a turn? Do trouble...
Okay, she's repeating. I like everything she was saying. Like, that sounds nice. We're going somewhere. Like, it sounds like a nice place that we're going. But can I just say what I really loved about that? And I'm gonna just have to check the recording, but when we walked up, it looked like these two were looking at this woman dancing. And then they noticed each other. And then from there, they just started flirting and waving back at each other, completely ignoring the woman trying to get their attention, who then turned her attention to me. So I enjoyed that entire little weird segment going on. That was brilliant. Okay, what I really love... So we cannot warp there, we can go here. Camp Forlorn. Are they our enemies? Good chance they are. It's even... Exactly, it's even happening in October. So we've got, like, the right... Are those Cazadors? Are you my... Oh, God, okay, enemies. So this is an early start to needing to murder things. I thought... Did we not eradicate everyone in this camp? We've definitely been here. Oh, we've definitely been here. Apparently we weren't that interested in looting at the time. You, sir, what massacre was this? Do you have the day and time, sir? Could you point me at the nearest memorable comrade? No? Well, we'll take some flesh anyway. So we'll just grab that. We apparently missed one. It's hard to remember where all the massacres happen or why they all happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, after a while, you're just kind of like, I know that I've been here, but I can't... Oh no, oh no, oh no. No, I've just started. Don't make me waste my anti-venom. Go away. Oh my god, how is this already starting terribly? I ask as if like it's not one of my streams that we're in. Come here, come here. Wait, you're not a Cazador. You're like it's... Liar. Lying floating bug of weakness. Fall before me and give me your flesh. Nom nom nom. Okay. This way. This is the way we're going. Alright, so as the battle music's going on. Okay. So we'll go all the way down to dead money. Though as I'm navigating this and looking at the red dot, I figure I might as well now just give you guys kind of like before we go, I assume that the zone's around here somewhere. This will be a fun one, trying to find... Is it down there? Hang on. Okay, so we're going somewhere in the right direction. I think from what I saw, we were looking for a hole in something. Hang on. Because I saw like a little map, because I was like, how do you start dead money? And it was like, go in this direction. So we will attempt to actually find it. Bully for me managing to lose our location straight off the bat. Again, you know, it's very fitting for the stream, isn't it? But yes, what I was going to say is that, obviously this is the 100 stream, the 6 months, and I figure, okay, so this is what we're looking for. Let me just pop my head in. Okay. It's a boss bunker. So what I figured is I would do probably the most important thing that a streamer can do, and that is to actually thank you all for everything. And just before I do that, I'll do the other thing that streamers really like to do, which is talk about themselves. But don't worry, that's leading into me thanking you. I will take all of that, thank you. So basically, I think this is the normal mode, your encounter, dead money, or my journey until you finish. Okay, so we do want to go through that. So just before I do that, I'll just take a moment to quickly talk to all of you. Hang on, stay in the Mojave now that we're here. Let me save that. Yes. Excellent. So yeah, basically, about 6 months ago when I started doing this, this is not a thing that... Like, the entire idea of streaming and stuff like that is something that is very, it's not very me. I came from a background of no social media, so no, like, Facebook, Twitter, or anything like that. So I've never done anything like that. I've never content created or anything like that, but about 6 months ago, basically, I talked to Barry, and I was like, I would like to self-improve. And I feel like streaming would mean I would have to learn new technologies, and I'd play all these different games, and I would be able to work on myself and find this new thing. And Barry was very much like, he's known me for years, he was like, interesting, that is something very much not you. Go on then. And so about 6 months ago, I basically started doing this. I dragged Barry in to basically be a mod because I was like, I went to the Reddits, and the Reddit said that if I go onto Twitch and the internet, that people will attack me. Could you help? And it turns out that no one has actually attacked me. Everyone's been absolutely delightful to me, like bar one or two weirdos, but you know, that's fine. And so Barry was there, and from there, basically, you guys have been really amazing, and like we've slowly grown over the 6 months, to the point where we now have like a Discord, I have like a TikTok and a YouTube where I release terrible YouTube content and make YouTube a slightly worse place, but one day when I get good enough at it, it will slightly improve the YouTube once I have editing skills, is the hope. But it really has been because you guys have jumped into the streams, you guys have followed, you've talked to me, you've helped me out, you've given me heaps of feedback, some of you guys have even thrown extra support, and you've subbed to me, which always still blows me away because I'm kind of like, you could buy a really bad Steam game for that. That's a game, but instead you're like, take this, Talo-san, and again, it's just all of that extra support, and also to the people who lurk as well, just seeing like the people lurk and things like that, and seeing the people who do watch my VODs and just getting the comments and feedback, all of it has been Like, I know I probably am making a bit more of a fuss over this than most people would for like their 100 stream or for like just 6 months of streaming, but I guess for someone who came from absolutely no idea, like I had watched one Twitch streamer in my life and that was Call Me Kevin, because I didn't really get Twitch, I just really liked Call Me Kevin from YouTube, so I really had no idea what exactly I was walking into, and everyone has just been so kind, and you really all just have yourselves to blame for your continuous encouragement for me appearing 4 times a week here. So anyway, I'll stop blabbing so much about that. I just really did sincerely want to, I know that I address a thank you at the end of my streams, but the end of a stream is kind of like credits and people like to walk out on them, and I just wanted to trap you all at the start of the film, aka the stream, and just let you all know that you are very, very appreciated on my end. Anyway, I'll get to what you guys want. Let's go eat some people. Okay, so let us go in. Yes, let us go seek out the radio signal in the bunker. I believe it's us thanking you for your amazing content and murderous personality that has grown to love. Oh god! I think we failed. No? Yes? Poison? Oh gosh. Oh. Oh no, we're naked! You are no longer dressed as a member of the Brotherhood of Steel. Barry has just reminded me, one last thing I'll say about the 100 stream. I was talking to Barry and I said something hilariously foolish that I think you'll all love. Oh god, we've lost everything. I said to Barry, isn't it really great? Because I'd been talking about how my 6th month was coming out around the same time. I said, isn't it really great that the 100th stream is happening on a night that I'm streaming?
You've heard of the Sierra
You can see
Madre.
why that was a stupid sentence.
We all have. The legend.
Hello, Rotom, how's it going?
Curses. Foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead. Buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness.
Okay.
The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future. Not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened.
Huh.
The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening, one big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open.
I can crack things open.
Getting to it, that's not the hard part.
Wait, if they took
It's
all my
letting go.
armor, do I still have my weapons? You just have the DLC, the first part is your favorite? Awesome, Rotom! So, glad, good, so you definitely know what's going on. So if I get very lost, I can hopefully go, help!
From now on, when
Oh god.
listen.
I'm not so good at that, sir.
Play stupid. Play clever. Make the mistake of saying no. That collar.
I've got a collar on my neck! Wait, Father Elijah, isn't he the Brotherhood of Steel dude? Huh, I played a D&D campaign like this. Collar, what are you talking about?
It's like that Pip-Boy on your wrist, except filled with explosives. A little radio in the old world. Just needed some tuning.
Okay.
Do what I say, and the collar will go off. Refuse, try and run, disobey me, I'll kill you and find someone else.
How many people have you killed?
There's no escape from here until I let you
Is my
go.
death count higher? That's my
The sooner
question.
You accept your situation.
You played something else with the Colossi specs? I'm not going to... What do you want?
That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino. You need to break inside. Heist. Too many years.
Please don't involve stealth.
But to get inside, avoid its traps. You'll need to gather a team. As I found, one cannot do it alone.
Oh wait, is he like a ghost himself as well? So I need others to pull off this heist? Who?
Around the villa are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and 14.
Oh good, we're not referred to as people, we're referred to as callers, I take it.
They want to talk to her. And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the
Interesting.
treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself,
I'm hearing the audio pops as well as these spikes.
One of you die.
Is that not meant to be in the game? I thought that.
That's what it takes to make you cooperate. So be it.
Why can't waking up for a collar lead to a good time for once? So I'm also getting the weird audio spikes as well. I was thinking it was part of the recording. All right, so find the other 3 people with bomb collars. Bring them back here.
I've downloaded the instructions and markers on your Pip-Boy, in case you forget. And yes, I have access to that device on your wrist.
It is
Get the
very
other
Suicide
3
Squad.
here. After that, I'll have more instructions for you.
Okay.
Do this.
Jeff is pretty happy to go along with anything. Old game. Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe it's meant to be like old recording. How am I supposed to find them?
Your piece of Rocco trash will help you. I've insured it.
Oh gosh,
You
okay.
can latch onto the signal of the collars and tune into their frequencies. The bomb collars come with radios embedded in them.
Well, he has to have a physical body to put collars on us, right?
It was part of their design to listen in. They can even screen out white noise from the environment to allow greater monitoring.
Okay. Who are these people I'm gathering?
One is a trusted ally. Obedient, caller unknown.
Then why do I need to
Although
collect them? Shouldn't they be here?
The other 2? Well, we'll have to see what the trap's got.
Oh god. Any suggestions for who I should get first?
Yes. Caller 8, the FEV reject, the super mutant. He's docile, predictable, and provided he's not starving, should be easy to command.
That sounds like Jeff. We'll get on well. Countdown to 4.
Probably after he dragged you here.
You reckon it's a crash?
Find him. He'll follow you. Caller unknown.
What's FEV?
Long story. FEV, a virus with an even longer story. It gave birth to the docile one. Turned them into a super mutant long ago.
It does just seem to be Father Elijah. Oh, that's all I needed to know.
If necessary, I will guide you through the villa's broadcast systems. If you get lost, return here, and I'll direct you. I've downloaded instructions on an audio log to your Pip-Boy in case you can't read. If you forget why you're here,
That's a fair call.
let my voice remind you.
Okay. Oh, he turned into a hot woman who disappeared. Interesting.
So if life's worries have weighed you down,
Ah.
if you need an escape from your troubles,
Let me know if you guys get those audio pops
opportunity to begin
outside of it. It looks like it has something to do with Father Elijah.
the world behind at the
So that
Sierra
should
Madre
be okay.
grand opening this October.
What a considerate slave master. Exactly.
Waiting.
I like
Has
him.
your life taken a
Oh god,
turn?
she's just popping off, ain't she? So, this place does... This is an unusual looking crafting station. As you approach, lines of tiny holographic items appear on the dispensing tray. Wireframe schematics, lists of consumables the machine can assemble and package for the consumer. There is a slot on the side with the Sierra Madre symbol. The slot does not look part of the original design.
Excitement and intrigue await
Oh.
around every corner.
Okay.
Along the winding streets
So-
of our beautiful resort,
I've still got my weapons,
or rekindle
but
flames.
he's... No, I don't. I just have a holo rifle. Why did I bother bringing any weapons? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I assume that there's always worried about your stuff. Maybe you should learn to like... No, Drawber, I could... My favorite stuff! That was my chainsaw, my shish kebab... Ooh, money. It's like, go find this slave person. No, I want this trash turpentine. But, funnily enough, the ghost recording and his, does he have a corporal form, leads us into tonight's fun facts, everyone. So, I wanted to do a ghost theme for fun facts. However, I don't know how much you guys ever do casual research into topics, but sometimes you get topics that are so big and so varied, it's actually very hard to research them unless you know what you're specifically looking at. Because you basically end up just getting the same information, or you just get very little stuff. And ghosts, obviously being such a big field, was one of those areas. And since I was sort of pressed for time, I was also wanting to try and use YouTube for some of that to get me some leads. However, all of it proved to be rather pointless because for some strange reason, all the YouTubers who decide to do fun facts on ghosts decide not to do audio for it. They just want to put text there, which is not helpful when you're trying to like listen to stuff on the go.
Watch out for the inhabitants. They're difficult to kill unless you chop them apart.
Is that it?
If you can, blow them up.
What was that? What did I just get? What did I just get? What did I get just? What did I get? What did I get? What did I get? Oh, it looked stabby. It looked so... A knife spear! I want this! I love this! I want you! Thank you! You are mine! Where is an inhabitant? Bring me your peasants. Bring me your flesh bodies. I wish to test my weapon. Stupid gun, you are nothing to me. I'm gonna regret saying that. Take all of this. I want only flesh weapon. Hello, Faceless! How's it going? Yes, we're back with Jeff. And Sandman as well, hello! We're Jeffing it up tonight. We're in the ghost part of, New Vegas. But yes, so... Yes, flesh thing! Come here, flesh thing, come here. No, wait, spear? Spear! We can be spear buddies! Like, well, not you, a ghost harvester. I am harvesting you. Ghost harvester is unconscious. That won't do, I need to eat you. Yes. Throwing knife spear! Oh, this is such a lovely place. I love this world. Why would anyone ever want to leave? I can see why everyone wanted to come here. They give you knife spears. And throwing knife spears. Oh, this is off to a fantastic start. And there's money everywhere. It's like my own little El Dorado. I would love an El Dorado made of knives. Screw the place made of gold. Just make it of weapons. That would be thrilling. Did we murder everything down here? Yes, just a skeleton. I love knives, you're gonna love this DLC. The knife spear scream sounded not like, what, have you got a knife? Not like not going past it, that's good to hear. Yes, I think I will like this drawbar. Oh, look at that, we can already repair. That's a really annoying bell. No, I want that. Who's ringing that bell? See, the thing is, because I've been playing Alien Isolation, I've been muzzled with my kill ability. So I've got all this pent-up murder in me. So hopefully we can release some of that murder tension. Stop ringing, you're not helping me. You're going to have all the servants killed if you're not careful. But yeah, so when I was looking up the YouTube thing to try and find ghost stuff, basically almost all of the YouTube, and the one that I settled on deciding to lightly make fun of tonight, they all either seem to have been written by a child, somebody who very badly translated into English, or a drunk. Which all of those are fine. You know, nothing is ever perfect, but it led to some very interesting sentences. The very first one, for example, was, ghosts cannot sleep like vampires, they keep roaming around, especially if they went without justice. So 2 things there, all of that was without grammar. So my question is, do you think ghosts cannot sleep as in vampires cannot sleep, or ghosts cannot sleep but vampires can? So that was question number...
It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate.
Who's talk...
I was unable to calibrate the collars to block the signals.
Hang on.
So, you'll have to make...
I'll have to... I just exploded. I couldn't hear him. I just died. Is that dog? Exactly, Faceless. It's the hardest thing to not murder.
It is an unfortunate side effect.
Find dog at the police station.
I was unable to
Okay, what do you want me to do?
block the signals.
Hang on.
So, you'll have to make do.
Alright, so don't go near dog. Things start getting weird. Let me have a quick look. Quest. Find dog at the police. So, if I get close, I start beeping. We're playing Far Cry 6 while watching, and I'm being hunted down by murderous chickens. That's amazing, Aussie Spikes. How is Far Cry 6? I am so curious about it. No. Your caller has stopped beeping. I'm leaving that building. Okay. The beeping is not good. I did explode Faceless. I don't think I quite like exploding there, so I'm just gonna do a quick save here. But yeah, I'm very interested about Far Cry 6. It looks amazing. Just gonna save over. Oh, that's been ages since we've been there. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm really enjoying Alien Isolation, but it's so weird to not, like, I'm so glad to be back with Jeff and being able to murder things. Do you think I can just kill him from here with a throwing spear? Far Cry, so it's not bad so far. I've heard some very mixed things about it, Aussie Spikes. Like, some people are like, it's really good, and then some people are like, oh, it's It looks very pretty. Your collar has stopped beeping. How do I want that then. How do I get to you? Curious. Ooh, a cosmic knife? What is a cosmic knife? Ooh, a butter knife. I don't need that. Open refrigerator. Would you stop beeping at me? It makes me very nervous. I don't like it when Jeff is nervous. Things tend to die unneededly. Oh, we're at the back. Well, more money. Yay for us. Like, okay, we're not making as much progress as I'd like, but we're certainly earning some money while we're here, so that's something, isn't it? Oh god, okay. Uh-oh. Oh, box cleaner. Hooray for us. If you didn't have 3, 5, and Blood Dragon, it would be amazing. Fair enough. So it's like when you're stacking it up against them, you're like, it's just not as good. Did you ever play Primal Aussie Spice? Because that's a game, that's one I missed that I really feel like I shouldn't have. How on earth does it... Hello? Oh, wait, money. Murder, murder, murder. Die. Oh, that was such a good hit. Well done, Jeff. Very well done. I'm like just completely forgetting my mission. Unsure why. Blood Dragon is one that yeah, Blood Dragon, I've seen people play it. For some reason, I never played it. I don't know why. Because I loved I've played basically all the other Far Cry's. It's weird. Okay, so, does anyone know how I can... Because I assume... I'm just going to save that. If I get to the computer, do you think maybe that can shut it... Do you think I meant to shut it down? Ah! Holding cells. Nothing much to report. Pretty quiet tonight, even from Puesta del Sol. Imagine Morris up in the casino probably has more than enough with the guests coming in tonight. Poor bastard. Set up the radio so I can listen in on the gala event when it fires up, and left one out for the prisoners. If Sinclair doesn't want us to be too strict with the guests tonight, I may toss the key in the holding cage with anyone we pick up and let them unlock the door when they've slept it off. Okay. Sinclair did the rounds again today. Glad he left his ghostly entourage at the casino. Those walking light shows make me wonder why he's even got us on staff when they could blast us in a second. Otherwise, Sinclair runs a tight ship. Good to see if these days and times. Don't know how smart he is trying to make a resort to escape everything in the outside world, but rich guys can make it out happen, even ones that have been hit hard like Sinclair has. Communication. Set up the radio room downstairs to broadcast through the speakers. Don't want to miss tonight's performance. The receiver down there is stronger. Maybe I need to destroy that. Then the desk radios we have up here. Stash some supplies from the evidence room down there to celebrate. Once my shift is over, may figure it out. Okay. It's a meme, sci-fi meme. Okay. Oh god. All right. So, do I want to turn off the radio? Okay, I'm still beeping. God. Okay, has that stopped? Ooh, a handprint. Oh, grenades! Oh, wow! That's what playing with toilets gets you. There you go, everyone. Reasons why you should just investigate strange toilets. Maybe they have hidden grenades in there. Always a... Oh, no, don't drink from that, Jeff. It's fine. It's okay, Jeff. Let's keep going. Have any of you guys played this game on... Oh, cool. Like... I think it's hardcore where you actually, like, I know a couple of you have, but just, where you actually have to worry about dehydration and that. Because I've been wondering about it. I'm like, it must make things much more difficult. Ooh, do we look cool now?
I am touched by your support. Now.
Leia Cronus, thank you so much for the follow. That's very awesome of you. You've been in on hardcore, Robert. But do you reckon, like, hardcore is definitely worth playing, or... Got the weapons and the mines in today, along with the shotguns and the ammo, enough to defend the villa if trouble breaks out. Sinclair's taking the world situation seriously, even all the way out here. Maybe more so, because we're out here. Hate to think if someone got their hands on half the stuff. We have stored here. Enough military ordnance here to turn the villa into a minefield. Interesting. Okay. That's very, very neat. You found Jeff in Far Cry? Oh my god. Okay, when you say that, is Jeff eating? Like, is it just someone eating people, or is it someone called Jeff and eating people? Because that's even better if it's the second one. I'm picking up all these jars, and gosh knows who why. It's a cool experience? Okay. How are you going, Legate? Legate, I hope you're going well. Thank you for the hosted there. I just see that come up my feed. That's very, very awesome. I don't know what we're doing here. We are doing blood money for the first time and trying to figure out how to stop our collar from beating so that I can free the guy in the cell. But it's not going terribly. Ooh. Machine code 308 rifles. Let's do another quick save. Oh, you've posted something in Discord? Awesome, Aussie Spikes. I will obviously check that out straight after this. Dog. Yes, we're trying to get dog. But we're beeping and I don't like it. What about you? Can I turn you off? Oh, do I have to stop all of them, maybe? No. I really should stop. I'm going to take the eyeglasses and not explode this time. Is there more? Oh, there's another radio. Oh, God. Why are there so many radios? I'm just guessing maybe it... Yes? Yes? Did that work? Oh, it worked. Oh, good. Blabbering about finally. This lock cannot be picked. It requires a key to open. No. No. I will save you, sir. I will save you. I believe that there is a... I'm beeping again. Oh, wait, are you a radio? Bad device. Okay, this is interesting. I like... Okay, so one thing I really loved about Fallout 3 was the way that they, the DLC, like, really changed things for, like, what they could. And it feels like this is doing the same. Well, just going to Vegas for, like, the 10th time. Dead Money was your least favorite DLC, but still an interesting concept. Interesting, Legate. Without any spoilers, why was it your least favorite? This is the very... Like, I've never played Fallout New Vegas at all. I've come from a Fallout 3 play, and that was my first experience with the Fallout world. So this is the first DLC I'm doing in it. And we're doing it for, you know, spooky month. But out of very curious, why this would be your least favorite? Because I've had a few other people be very excited about it.
I am.
Oh.
Saw the letters I scratched on the villa walls.
Oh no, I'm not observant, sir.
Follow my voice. That's it.
Oh, it is probably best if you ask me to follow your voice.
Dog. I had to lock him up.
Oh?
He keeps disobeying me.
Don't like that. It's beeping. It's beeping, everyone. Okay, it's always best if talking to Jeff to use a loud, booming voice and not hope that Jeff notices the writing, because Jeff would not notice the writing on the wall if Jeff was writing it. Vending machine installation. Oversaw the street-side vending machine installation today, all working mostly because the casino's crew was running the show. Finally complained to the chief about the machines. They feel like a company store. We only got a few casino chips with the paycheck, so we can barely buy anything. She says he's not sure the chips were Sinclair's idea. Only if we had any problems with the machines, let him know immediately. Search and seizure. Okay. Alright, so we just got a bit more there. No more parking tickets. Okay. DLC was too slow paced and the story didn't really keep me involved. Fair enough, Legate. That is, yeah. I can see it, like, obviously not having played it yet, but imagine if it is, like, a very slow pace to get this, like, to get it up, and if it's not a particularly intriguing one for yourself, I can definitely see why that would be not the funnest. So obviously you've said it's your 10th time. What would be your out of curiosity, what would be your favorite DLC then? Oh, I just stopped beeping. I obviously myself wouldn't really have a concept, but the others in chat, I would love to like hear the like also anyone else in chat, if you guys want to say what you found to be your least favorite and your favorite, just so we can kind of see where people are sort of sitting right now on their Fallout New Vegas love of DLCs. I don't want the paperweight. I'm just looting things for the sake of looting things, let's be honest. Oh, a vacuum cleaner! I don't know why that's excited me. I think just because I was like, oh, I can read the word vacuum cleaner. Oh, it doesn't... Again, I'm glad I'm not being murdered by an alien right now, okay? That's what I'm very pleased about. I've got so many knives. I have a knife spear. I've got knives. Everything's turning up, Jeff. The only downside is, we've only eaten one person. No, 2 people so far. Okay. Turn off the radios or destroy them to make the beeping stop. So it's storming right now and I've just seen my stores leaking through the lights. Oh no, Aussie Spikes. That is not good. Your favorite DLC is either Old World Blues or Lonesome Road. Streamed a whole playthrough a while ago and chat loved Old World Blues. That is the musical one, I believe? Unless I've got things mixed up. It's very, like, I'm going to assume, and it's a bold assumption on my part here, that you've probably also played Fallout 3, and the DLCs for that. Would you say that New Vegas is comparable with the DLCs where they just kind of change everything up a fair bit. Because I found that with Fallout 3 when I started doing the DLCs, it did definitely like just sort of, what I liked the most was it just, where is the radio? I know you're here. I can hear your ghastly beeping at me. I know what radio's, no, run away, run away, run away. I'll come back, Mr. Invisible Beeping Thing. Don't you think you've beaten Jeff? I have some dinky armor on and a spear. Nothing can defeat me but death itself. Oh yes, 100%. It's going through the lights. Oh god, Aussie Spikes, that is not good. Hey Stu, how's it going? Faceless, my favorite from outside point of view with the Graham Man himself is obviously the best. Okay. Throw grenades everywhere if you find the radio that way. Good idea, Barry. I do like destruction. Honestly, it's a great DLC because of Graham. Okay. Oh god, hang on. Beeping, stop. Stop. Shh, no talkie.
My voice.
Oh.
Can't take any chances, though. You may be some victim who simply stumbled down here. If so, can't let you let Dog out.
No, let me let Dog out.
Not yet.
Why?
You're who I think you are. You came to fetch Dog. Use him to drag others here.
Ooh.
Now I'll use you. And that Pip-Boy you're wearing. You're smart. Clever. The key to
What
Dog's
compliments to
cage
give
is
Jeff?
simple. Take my voice to the cage above. Let me speak to the beast inside.
Well, this is going to be interesting. Let's do a quick save. I'm just saving like mad. Given my my usual desire to run headlong into violence, I can only imagine this is a good idea. The beast inside, a space beast. Oh my god, imagine if the alien jumped up. Hey Sophie, how's it going? Oh gosh, so we want to go to Misk Dog command tape.
Back in the cage.
Oh, Carbonara, hello! Oh my golly gosh, I must have gone straight over your name. Damn, I am so sorry. Hello, Carbonara. God, you three have just come in straight after I did the big thank you to everyone as well for your ongoing support, but thank you guys as well. And here I am ignoring you. Dog, hang on.
Still, even if you aren't my intended guest, you take direction. Good.
He has a very smooth
You
job.
can't have been an
Oh,
idiot
God.
to figure out how to release me from my cage.
Oh no, sir. You
Or
overestimate
perhaps
Jeff.
you are, with that leash on your arm and the one around your neck. With our collars and manacles, why, we may as well be kin.
I like this twist. What happened to your voice?
I'm the voice of reason. I sleep sometimes. Down in the basement. In the cage. Now that I'm awake...
I've sucked on
Dog
many
goes back
menthol
in the
soother lollies.
cage.
That's why my voice is so
Dog
smooth.
knows I'm here, but can't do anything about it. I'm his... conscience. Keep him tame. Keep him from hurting us. Doing foolish things.
Okay.
I've been trapped in here for some time. Then you come along and let me out. So, you opened my cage for a reason. Now, I want to know why.
Thank you, Cavadar. Yes, I look amazing for a 100-year-old woman, don't I? That's it. Talus being careful, that's impossible. I think it's Faceless Talus saying she's being careful whilst I walk into a pit of vipers. Careful. It's relative. I know, he has such a smooth voice. I'm a super mutant's brain damage is usually the result of prolonged stealth boy usage. You have multiple personality disorder. He's not a Nightkin. So it's the Nightkins that do that. So let's go with medicine.
Trauma. Yes, in a manner of speaking. Do you see these wounds of his covering his skin? The bear trap on his arm.
Oh, that's cool.
He placed his own hand in it. The name he carved in his chest. To remind him of who he is.
Damn!
He inflicts pain on himself to silence me. When all I try to do... He cuts hurts and tries to murder me out of him. He won't succeed. Just makes me angrier. Dog is the beast. We simply change cages.
Send these vibes.
Like
Good
the
vibes to
ones
Dog.
here.
God is the most interesting character in New Vegas, in my opinion. A well-written character, I'd say. I'm very intrigued. Like, I really liked what they did with Lily and how they explored the schizophrenia with the Nightkin and that. And having this sort of split personality, like almost Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type thing, which actually, funnily enough, is not split personality, and people always get that very wrong. I was looking for someone with a collar like mine. Where is your collar?
It's close. Closer than I'd like. Dog's been into things. Needs to think before he eats. Chew before he swallows. He's eager that way. Now
It
the
sounds like
collar's
Dog and
about
Jeff will
me.
get on.
Inside. I can feel its
The
electric
collar's in him.
heartbeat clicking and
Oh my
burning
God.
down below. Like before. It was cold and heavy before going in the cage. Now you're here, and it's pulling and kicking again.
Oh, God.
Tugging like a leash. Interesting.
Is the collar inside you is active? I didn't switch it on.
Really? Yet it led you here, to me. And now you're here, and it's burning a hole in my guts. Maybe it's crying for its owner.
So just very quick. So Faceless, that's the really interesting thing about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. The actual hello Makana. Thank you so much for the lurk. The actual very interesting thing about the original text is it was never about being two different people or a split personality. Basically what happened when he turned into Mr. Hyde, it was effectively like being very drunk all the time in the way that he got rid of all his ambitions, and that was why he was a jerk. He didn't become a different person in the sense of he just gave in to all of himself, and that's why you had the two extremes. So it was the one person. He was actually aware in both of them of himself. So all of the additional stuff and things that happened were actually added on where it transformed into split personality. But the original text is actually not him becoming a different person. He just used a different name because of the awful stuff he was doing. He was still the same person, just no longer with any no boundaries. There was no ethical boundaries there, but it was still the same person. So it's a very interesting read. It's very interesting how culture has changed that over time. How the hell did you or whatever eat one of those collars? That is a very interesting thing. Like how?
When segmented, they look like nothing.
Oh yeah,
more
because he was
than
doing
metallic
drugs, so it like
rats
beefed
or
him up.
rats.
Sort of like Bane and Batman
And
type
if they're
situation.
attached to neck flesh, warm, red. Dog doesn't care what's on the body he's crushing in his hands. He'll mangle it, twist it, make it fit until he's full.
I really like Dog.
Can't help himself. Hungry, greedy. And now the collar's inside, alive again. And we're trapped here until it goes cold.
Maybe you shouldn't go around shoving old work tech in your stomach. I need to get you out of there.
No, I don't.
Oh, fair enough, Faceless.
Even in here, I have
I
more
like both
control
Carbonara.
than you do. I'm not leaving until the one who controls the collars shows. Not his voice, not his hand, not his lackey. Him. And when he comes to see me, we'll settle things. So go on. Go back to your master. Tell him I'm waiting for him. Dog may follow him. I won't.
If you don't come with me, he'll set off our collars, yours and mine.
Then I still win. I'd rather die in this cell than have Dog follow him any longer. Follow his orders, his commands, desperate for recognition.
This is not negotiating well, is it? It's not going down well. Hey, Leo, thank you so much for the lurk.
To the Madre.
Let's take Dog out. It's like, nope. It's not going well with the negotiation, is it, Mech? Oh God. I want my freedom too. You think I like having this collar on me?
They all wanted their freedom at first. Then, they realized they could get inside the Sierra Madre. After that, their freedom wasn't important anymore. They couldn't let go, just like the old man. So you say you want your freedom? No. Even if you feel that way, it won't last. You'll forget, get greed blind, and you'll turn.
Okay. Sounds like Dog might be more willing to get out of the cage than you.
Dog?
So I have to turn
You're not
God back to
talking
dog.
Now, are you? Even if you
Okay.
could drag Dog out of his cage, you still couldn't get him out of this cage.
I just need
I
a
put him
key.
here for a reason.
Damn it.
If he could have escaped, he would have. So here he stays.
I think I noticed in Fallout New Vegas that it talks about dark and serious topics. That's what makes God more of a unique character. Is that it talks. Okay, as in like the fact that like God is trapping Dog, the other personality within him, sort of like that's the more dark type thing, or I can't leave until we get through this.
Of course you can't. This cage is locked tight. From you and the old man.
Oh no, okay. So you're the one who knows how I got to the villa.
Of course I know.
Damn.
Even if I don't see it happen. Down in the cage, I hear echoes of the footfalls. The click of the collars. Every time I see one of you, I know exactly how you got here. You couldn't help yourselves any more than Dog can help himself.
Oh, like treasure hunters
You
type
heard
thing?
the voice, the promise, and then you walked right into one of the old man's traps.
Interesting.
Then Dog comes for you. Drags
Send
you
these dogs to
here.
we'll send the vibes to Dog Faceless, definitely. Night Aussie Spikes, thanks so much for dropping by. I will also I'll catch you in the Discord. Okay, you brought me here to the villa, so you know the way back.
The way back doesn't matter. Try to leave, try to disobey, and your collar ends the journey faster than you can say, begin again.
But Dog obviously was
You're
smart enough
clever.
not to break it,
You'd
I
be
guess.
able to find a way back if you left the villa. I can find the way back. If back is where I even wanted to go. Until the old man lets you go, you're going nowhere. This beautiful paradise, with all its toxins and death, it's home.
Okay, so why did you bring me here?
Me? You think I want to haul bodies around the wastes like a Brahmin at the whip? No.
Get the card
Dog
inside?
does it.
Okay, will
When
do,
the
Sobi.
old man
Definitely will
says
do.
Fetch, Dog fetches. You were in a man trap, and Dog made his rounds and dragged you here. When, I don't know. But it must have been recent.
So,
Before the cage.
okay, right. Why do you say that?
I don't remember you. That isn't surprising. What is that it was when Dog was out of his cage. Free. Hungry.
He's surprised the dog didn't
He
eat me.
knows not to eat anything he catches in the traps.
Oh, okay.
That, however. So he dragged you here. You got spared. Dog must have fed after you arrived. Once he was fed, that allowed me out of the cage and put him inside. Do you remember how long you were out?
I don't remember, only woke up when my Pip-Boy went active.
Must have already been in the cage. Already had the collar in me. You're lucky Dog
I do like
didn't
that,
devour
otherwise
you.
we'd be closer than we are now. Oh, the old man, what do you know about him?
Elijah. Human. Weak.
There was a lot of exposition here. I wasn't expecting such a conversation from it.
Him like starved dogs, howling for blood. To me, he reeks of age and failure. And madness.
Oh, the judgment.
To me, he is simply the old man. To Dog, he is Master. His name, meaningless. Running out of years, hopes and dreams running through his withered hands like sand from the big empty. And scorched by the sun.
These old geezers, they just go on. Scorched by the sun. Oh my god.
The old man, this Elijah, tried to hold the sun in his hands. Arrogance was cast down for it. Icarus' crime was to fly too high. Elijah wanted to bring the sun down to him. Arrogance.
It sounded like Elijah wanted to burn the planet. What do you say I'm the same as the old man? So what is he doing here?
Heard the call of the Sierra Madre, just like you did. Exactly the same
The like the
way.
Icarus sun, or like do you mean like
Finds out
the
it's
weapon,
more
like the
than
big
story.
power weapon?
Comes to
Oh,
this
that's neat, if that's what they're
shining,
referring to.
poisonous grail, this jewel of the desert. Dog knows him more than I
Ah, right.
do. Dog's always nodding, always obeying.
Okay, that is very neat.
He's weak and hungry and greedy for Master's affection.
Oh god. Okay, I need to forget it. I had other questions. Didn't we already? I had other questions.
Of course.
Lockpick, you wouldn't have locked yourself in without some sort of key to let you out.
The key? Why, it's the old man, the one who brought us here. I hid the key on me so Dog wouldn't know. I just need.
He wants me to bring the old man.
Show up, so he and
I was okay,
can
so I was right, Carbonara, because when he said when he appeared, I was like, isn't that the guy from the Brotherhood? Excellent, good to know that that's confirmed. Okay.
He would just do whatever he commanded, as always. And I can't have that.
If you open the key in there, the old man can order Dog to open the cage. Besides, these radios, were you using them for signal interference?
They were here when I arrived, so I made use of them, in a manner of speaking. More their voices, really.
God, get out of the cage!
These collars,
Sentences I didn't think I would say.
They don't just track us. You can eavesdrop on them as well. Tune to a frequency, and you can hear everything someone is saying. So perhaps it's a good thing that Dog swallowed his collar. Anyone listening would find it difficult to hear past the digestion.
This was a very unexpected side. Our perception isn't high enough. And the alarm sound outside helps us well. You're doing?
Very good. Yes. It's another layer of white noise to ensure privacy. Unfortunately, it's also acted as a dinner bell for the residents.
That's perfect for me.
As long as the
A literal dinner bell for Jeff in this
outside is
case.
active, however, I can get by them. The holograms fascinate them. Ghost worship, perhaps.
Okay, if you're expecting me, who were you waiting for?
Don't play stupid. I already have. The old man obsessed with the Sierra
So I need to bring the
Madre,
old man then.
riddled with
The small
greed.
shack with the terminal on the floor during Veronica's quest,
Hope
that
to
was
might
Elijah's
be
shack.
him.
That was okay.
All
Okay.
you are is his hand. You're the same kind of greed. Followed the radio, the broadcast, and now you're here, all confused. Not for long. You'll figure it out.
I always get the impression that Jeff is less confused and more just, befuddled as to why Dawn are opening now. Like, when they're, like, confused, like, what are your surroundings and stuff like that. I always imagine Jeff is just very sure of what Jeff is doing, and so is therefore not really confused by events. So much as just, like, open the door. Like, Jeff understands the door needs to be open, and God is just saying a lot of words around not opening the door. That Jeff does not have a lot of questions as to why Jeff is here. Jeff just understands that this is where Jeff now lives. Why do you say I'm the same as the old man?
You're not him any more than I. You're an extension of the old man's grasp.
Okay.
Then you'll feel the same overpowering hunger
So you're the one who knows how I get to the villa.
Of course I know. Even if I don't see it happen. Down in the cage, I hear echoes of the footfalls. The click of the collar. Every time I see one of you, you heard the voice.
Then the door okay. You brought me here to the villa. We did that already. I need to get you out of there. So is that... Forget it, I had other questions. The key is with you and Dog.
Now I think it...
Okay, so I think I have to go get the old man. Something tells me I could walk Dog through unlocking a door.
Yes, you could. And once he was out, all starving and hungry, what do you think he would do then?
I could
Be
feed
careful
him.
what cage you open, because he won't go back in it without a fight. He'll tear you apart.
No
He
problem,
won't
Sophie.
care
Thanks so
if
much
it
for
kills you
dropping by in the
both.
lurk. If you weren't expecting me, who we're waiting for... Oh my gosh. If he hears the old man's voice, he'll do what the old man says.
Dog,
I can play his voice. Yes, I have an audio log from him on my Pip-Boy.
you don't play it. If you do, I'll find a way to get
Oh,
out
he
of
doesn't
the
like this,
cage
does he?
And you.
Oh, I'm gonna do
I'll
it.
murder you.
I'm
crush
gonna
your
do it.
arms and legs until...
He's very Old Testament God, isn't he? Goodbye, whoever you are. I'm going to let Dog out of his cage.
No, don't. I'll make you suffer for this. I promise you. Although it may not matter. I suspect the Sierra Madre will be reward enough for ones like you.
Play Elijah's audio
Master,
tape.
the dog not hear you come in. Too
Oh,
hungry
gosh.
now. At cage door. Master, dog is listening. Now you are close.
Exactly. I have human remains with me. This should be fine. Now that you're awake, Master wants you to listen, dog.
Master, dog is here. What does Master want?
Dog, hidden on you is the key. Find it and toss it to me.
Dog doesn't have a...
I like, this is neat.
Dog didn't know it.
Do you think it's the same voice actor? Like just doing a different voice? Just give me the key. You want out of the cage, don't you?
Yes, Master. Master sounds different. Quieter. Master, dog doesn't want to be in the cage anymore. Dog will be good this time. Dog promises.
Fine, let's go. Follow me.
Yes, Master. Dog waited a long time.
I hope he doesn't eat the other companions. Like, can you imagine I come up to someone else with a collar and Dog just, like, goes on them? Dog has given you the benefit of his ravenous hunger. He suits Jeff so well. Ghost people are difficult to kill unless dismembered or disintegrated. If Dog is in the party, however, Dog will devour them, preventing them from getting back up. Fantastic. As long as you leave some for me. Oh, golly, he's a fast one, isn't he? So let's do a quick save here. That actually, so this was another thing on the wonderful YouTube thing I found today. Ghosts apparently have a good sense of smell. They especially like the smell of lemon, which I thought was hilarious. So out of a question, if you had to pick something that ghosts like the smell of, what would you pick? Because I really would not have picked lemon. Get to the Dean Demono at his hideout in the residential district. Okay. Who let the dogs out? Nice. Oh, yes. Ah, hello. Time for murder. Yes, back to this. Excellent. Jeff looks so cool. Oh, hang on. Yes, you do that. I want to put on my throwing spears. My throwing spears, everyone. I can hear murder in the background. Come on, everybody. Oh, I haven't done this since my first day in New Vegas. Oh, I love it. Okay, that didn't do as much damage as I thought. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, let's try a cosmic knife. Come here. Oh, God. Oh, it's like having Lily, but like a Lily who probably will eat me. Oh, wow. Ghost Trapper is unconscious. Ooh, a bear trap fist. What? Are you dead? Can I not... Wait, is he eating my people? Dude, are you eating them? Dude, you can't do that. That's my thing. That's what I do. We've already got... It's like when somebody comes into a band and it's like we already have a lead guitarist. I'm the lead cannibal. What are you doing, buddy? Jeff got the murder lust going. Oh, the key card, right. And Sophie was like, don't forget that key card. And I'm like, haha, you went on lurk, goodbye. Key in the card. Going. Thank you all. Card. There we are. Dead man's hand cards, okay. And I think we got a new, oh, cups. I need them for the dinner table. Oh, and an audio thing. Yes. That should be almost, is that enough cups? For those who don't know, I need them for my base. I'm setting up a little cannibal thing for them. Excellent, okay. Now, let's have a quick look at the no, weapons. Did I see something that said, I thought I saw something about a bear trap fist. Well, that's delightful. That's just absolutely fantastic. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna do a quick save because I don't really want to have that entire conversation with him again. It was very cool. I didn't like that was a lot of exposition from the game, but I like that. That was cool. He's a very I like that they've got more than one super mutant like sidekick in this, because obviously in 3 you just had the one world map. We want to go this way. Okay. And it's very different to the last area. It looks like you still have a bear trap on your arm. Is the reason I can't eat them that he's eating them? Because that's going to get a bit upsetting. Do you think he'll eat old corpses? You were supposed to override the Brotherhood saves? Oh, Carbonara. So I haven't attacked the Brotherhood yet. So Veronica is technically still on our side. We can come after the DLC. But I haven't technically destroyed them yet. So we're okay to save over them at this point. For those who don't know, we're desperately trying to get Veronica to stay with us. However, despite me doing everything I could, she is obstinate about not wanting to love me. It's very upsetting. Oh god, okay. But yeah, no, I definitely, like, I 100% made sure of that. This looks like poisonous gas. You are being poisoned. The air does taste bad, doesn't it? But this is what we do for exploration. Ooh, a guitar. That's mine now. Thank you. Oh, a bear trap. Okay. Well, that was an Oh, I'm dying. Hey guys, did you know that poisonous gas is not a great thing to inhale? Just as an FYI. In case anyone was, like, super curious about that. And we will take that. We're getting a lot of frag grenades. It's a pity that I don't use them, isn't it? I guess I could start fragging things again. Aid. Dirty water, junk food. Effects, explosive. Oh, a Patriot's cookbook. I get it now. And... oh, our human flesh isn't on us. Dang it. Keep the guitar. It's a little unique junk item. Excellent, Sophie. I'm partially shopping for something to put on my dinner table in my hideout as well. I want a talking point for when we all talk, when we're all eating the human flesh. I put all the human flesh on plates today. It was quite nice. A bear trap punch does sound bad. It does not, Mecca? It sounds amazing, punching someone with a bear trap. Like, imagine it just catches their face. Turns out the cloud of heavy red mist isn't healthy. I know, what a shocking surprise. Who could have seen that coming? Do you think this is the way to go? Ah! Come here, I haven't used this weapon. I need to punch your... oh, we're bear trap. This is a... look, highly illegal, and it wouldn't be exactly a bright idea, but I would totally watch two men punch each other in a boxing match if they had bear traps attached to their arms. Not going to lie, at least once. I should, like, obviously, very unethical, but I'm just saying. If it happened to be in a film, I wouldn't be mad. Are you eating them? You have to stop that.
Inside's growling.
Well, I'm also hungry. I heal when I eat humanoids. Can I? I'm tempted just to make him wait here. If that's what's happening. Two men, one bear trap punch. Exactly. Oh my god. I just got the reference. Oh god. Oh, that is hilarious though. Oh, these weird handprints are appearing everywhere as well. Interesting. I think we've already gone that way. Okay. You eat people, not sure you care about anything. Well, Mecca, technically my eating of people is cleaning up the... it's a really good point. Like, I like that I occasionally throw in the attempt to defend my ethics. I have ethics just of a different strain. For instance, they exist. Somewhere. Anyway, moving on. Let's look around. Okay, well, we're getting lots of junk, so that's quite nice. Well, you've eaten 4 people. I've eaten 1 in this area. When I get extra companions, as cool as you are, I may have to put you somewhere unless I can get a muzzle for you.
Don't go
Maybe...
through the gate to Puesta del Sol yet.
Oh.
Gather the others first.
I really like bear traps in this game, apparently. Gather the others first? Sure thing. Let me use a stim pack that I just found, since apparently I've decided that I'm just going to walk into every single trap that exists. Items. Stim pack up. Excellent. Okay. Oh god, there's more red mist. Stop touching the mist. Could you eat the mist? Let me just check our map. Map. So we don't want to go through... medical district. Okay, so we want to go this way? I guess? I thought we'd gone through here, but I must be wrong.
Don't like this place. Want to go back to the base.
Really? You don't like this? What are you scared of? You've eaten everything we've come across. Much to my behest. Ooh, a little platform area. I like it. It's different. Oh, we've got gorge. I like how we've got like these. We have all these guns, and I'm just not using any of them. So that area is blocked out. Useless area, not way forward. God is a different follower perk. Oh, wait. So if I'd like let God out of the cage, he wouldn't be eating all my people. If you have too much of your inventory, just store them in the trash can near the fountain gate. Start. Oh, excellent. That's handy. Thank you, Sophie. So if I get too much stuff, how? Do I go... I feel like I'm going in circles and I don't know how to get out. It's so frustrating because I keep following the little thing. Does this do anything? Activate hologram. Oh, it's meant to like lure them, I guess? Well, you can stay on. You don't bother me. What about if we go... Because we went that way, didn't we? Okay, so let's go... Have we been... No, we haven't been this way. Okay, different area. I haven't looted, therefore new area. Maybe if I go all the way around, well, at least be clearing everything out. Oh, but wow, the roaches just die, don't they? Doesn't even feel like a fair fight. Like, I'm not even really using the weapon.
Where is Master? Did he go away?
He did go away.
Good this time.
Oh gosh. Okay, another one goes down. So yes, on the other interesting ghost factors I was learning about today, because this was all on a list that was meant to be scary facts about Ghost, and none of them were very scary. Another one was basically people who die in an like that. People who die. Jeff's going to be a ghost now. People who die in an accidental crime without justice, their ghosts appear in scary forms or images. And
Always skeleton.
oh, well, how far back did we go then? Oh god, all the way back there. Well.
Stop it.
Like Air Forces, how are you going? You gotta love the accidental deaths. Is it a game of me playing Fallout if I don't walk into at least like 20 bombs? Oh gosh, okay, I think this was the way? Right. So this time, perhaps I shall actually keep an eye out. I shall summon a ghost. Activate hologram.
Hope the voice doesn't.
There you go. Ugh, I'm so sad that I can't eat these people. Did we... Was it this way? Yes, Fallout New Vegas. We've jumped back into there as a bit of a celebration for the 100th stream. And we're doing Dead Money. So it's the lovely DLC with lots of ghosts. But so far we've not come across any ghosts. We've just come across ghost hunters and roaches. We've come across God, who is now currently dog, but may change back. And apparently God won't eat people, which I guess is nice. Like, I wouldn't mind. In fact, if anything, me and Dog would have so much camaraderie if he just would, like, leave some for me. But the greedy boy is just consuming everything. Which, like, come on, you can share. Jeff, like, there's the Dine and Dash perk. I know for a fact that there are 2 servings of meat on every human. At least 2 servings, sir. At least. And he's just greedily devouring both. It's just rude. Who knew that God's alter ego could be so rude? Oh, I think I'm being poisoned. No! The thing went beep in here, didn't it? Damn it! So believe it or not, you guys have supported me enough that I've been doing this for 6 months now. This is your fault that this is happening, not mine. You encouraged me. That is very true, Mecha. At least I went out with a bang. So it's here. It's here that it happens. Okay. Where are you? What are you doing? Let's be poisoned. This is fine. What is it? What is it? This is fine. We know where the save point is. I'm missing what's getting me. Is it a timer thing? Should I touch it and run away? It's even... What did you like it the 3rd time, Stu? I like Air Forces. So New Vegas is your favorite? Okay, so hang on. There! Oh, it's a grenade! Oh, I see! I think! Yes! Wait, now I'm dead here. That's a big grenade. Do you think if I throw a grenade at it, it will explode the grenade? I've never tried doing that. Okay, so... Tripwire. Run! Run! Yes! I live! Now, so what we can do is my favorite thing, everyone. What I want you to do is I need you to look at the closest wall to you. Take about 6 good paces back. Take a big breath. Now run straight into the wall head first. What should occur is enough brain damage that the past minute or so will be evaporated from your mind. And when you come back to awareness of the stream, you can just remember the last thing that happened. And that was me disarming that like an expert and flinging like a very sly person like this and coming back. And now hopefully you followed my instructions, and so all you see is pure skill. Oh god. Okay, let's heal up. Oh gosh. Yep, Towson, give Barry a break. Good thing about human is we learn from our mistakes. Did I... I feel like I'm going to have to eventually prove that I am a human. Okay, let's grab all of this. And probably my gameplay and inability to learn won't help. I already feel bad enough with the Alien Isolation, which is clearly learning, whilst I'm clearly not learning in Alien Isolation. There we go. Okay, just going through the smoke, that's fine. The smoke isn't exploding us. Traps are dumb anyway. There we go. And I bet you I've just taken us all in a really nice circle. I love it. That's not frustrating navigation at all. What is in here? Have I gone through here? Did I just miss that? We are getting so much loot though. So that is a bonus. And we're exploding, which is always fun as well. Let's grab this. Okay. I'm actually amazed at how much junk we've managed to collect so far. It's pretty spectacular. Okay, so we've got all of that. Why don't I repair my gear real quick? Look at that. See, I've learned things. It's only like stream 15 and I've started learning how to do things. So I'm hitting a save because I hear the troll sound. What is the troll? Well, Carbonara, that is, you couldn't clip the 4 explosions too. For the next 5 minutes, everyone, I don't get to use my map. Oh, the timer hated itself there. There you go. So, no maps or quest markers. Then do I just walk? What do I do? Okay. I guess walking. I can't use my map, so I've healed everything here. Good, that's not actually on my map. Golly, right, well, this was a direction. I guess we're going this way, everyone. And try to find your way back. I was trying to find my way forward, that's the problem. I no doubt I will find my way back, because I'm very good at going in circles, and backwards is always right behind you, and I'm very good at finding that. I very much am the... See, look, I'm already back here. I'm very much the... Oh, murder! Murder, 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 murder! Food, 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 indeed. Yes, no, if I kill you quick enough, then I get to eat you. Okay, the bear trap is a cool concept. Oh no, he's come in. He's such a Chad. He's just taking all my food. I feel like a nerd that's like in the lunchroom and all I want to do is eat my lunch. But like this stupid giant jock keeps coming up and taking my food. And like, I do all the work and I kill it. And then he comes in and he's like, that's my nerd. What do you have lunch for? What do you have for lunch today? Human flesh? Guess I'll take that. You're so mean. Well, go pick on somebody else. You are using the mark. I'm not using it. I'm not using a marker, Carbonara. This is literally just me walking around. What do you think about ice cream with water? As in ice cream in water? Disable the quest? Okay, sure. Oh, okay, that would mean I have to... Hang on. There. I was looking at the bottom of the thing, so I know the map was up, but you're going to have to take it in good faith that I didn't actually look at the map. Though on saying that, I'm meant to be heading towards the clinic, right? Okay, the thing is, I wasn't leaving it, but if you guys do seriously doubt me, put it to a vote. Do you want me to restart the timer without the map? Because I seriously haven't used it, but if you guys do actually doubt me on it, start a timer. If you guys are saying restart it, I will restart the timer. I like the notion that like I can barely use the map as is, but it's like I'm somehow oh look, actually I think Carbonara, you actually just helped me by
speakers have aged poorly, like the Madre, pre-war junk. The speakers
You've just
set off your call if you stay too long.
Do you know what? I'm just going to...
Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
I'm gonna give it to you, Carbonara. I'm just because like I honestly didn't use the map, but have the 5 minutes. It has to be on my watch because the sand timer will do that. I'll give you another 5 minutes without the timer because despite the fact that that was meant to be difficult for me, it forced me to read the street signs, which actually led me straight to where I needed to go. And so that's like the most perfect backfire troll I've ever seen. Oh, that is hilarious. Listen before you lose ahead. Oh gosh. That is kind of what you wanted me to do. Oh, okay, so it all worked out. No. Bye. Okay. I like how I in real life like rolled backwards on my boar to get away from that. Oh god, that was a scare! Oh god! That's what you meant by trip mine, Barry. Barry had added some sounds and I wasn't sure what they were. Oh god. Well. Oh wait, no, I'm beeping now. Oh no. Oh god, okay. Welcome to Chaos, everyone. You'd recommend the pistol, Sophie? Okay. Dog has died. Well, I got a point for killing a super mutant. Could I potentially get, like, the kill 50 super mutant thing just by killing Dog? If I wanted to farm that? Okay, so items. Do I even have... Oh, I do have a pistol. Okay. No, we can't do that. So... What? Are you the radio? I have no bullets. So, good idea, Sophie, but I have no bullets. Oh, I have a frag grenade.
Where is Master? Did he go away?
Shh, dog, shh.
Dog will be good this time.
I'm trying to hit the little radio thing there. Is there anything in there? Oh, is that a radio thing? What is that? I'm just wasting grenades, aren't I? Oh, there's a ghost harvester out there. Where? Dear Lord. Okay. Shotgun. No? What am I? I'm waiting for things to attack me. Hey, Nick, how's it going? And thank you for the happy 6 months. Oh no, wait, hang on. What? No, good. You did murder. Fantastic. I looked away to chat. Jeff. It's broken already. Okay, what? I keep going to eat these. This is the problem when I start to Jeff and chat. All right. Oh gosh, okay. It was kind of a radio signal. It was a radio signal adjacent. Dude, you've eaten so many people and you're still not sharing. It's not nice. Oh golly, okay. So the clinic is that way. We're just going to hit a quick save there because I am dying a heck. No, beeping of hell, beeping of hell, bye. Go in there and do something. Do you see the radio? I don't see the radio. Where is it? Oh no, get away from me,
Swallowed something bad.
I know you did.
Burnt wires.
Where is this radio? Oh god. Okay, somewhere in there. Somewhere in there is the horrible beeping. Oh, he's jumpy, isn't he? Oh, come here and die. If you're going to eat my lunch, you could at least share. His face does look cool. I wish I could take their helmet. Oh, never mind. That helmet's gone. I like he immediately destroyed it. I feel like Dog. I've not actually watched him fit. Like, that's a You know what? I'm happy to share. Do it again. I haven't actually watched that animation. Come here. I need to kill something that's not phased into a war. Dog needs... I'm less upset when you do something cool. Okay, let's go in here. Not popular people are just really nice to see. Quick save and run.
Watch for security holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them. Attacking them is useless.
Okay. Attacking them is useless, hey? Who are we even looking for in here? Let's turn something on. Clinical terminal. Check security hologram status. View security postings. View maintenance posts. Okay. I'm interested in these hollow things. Interesting. Okay, so we can technically use maps again, everyone. Okay, then most security protocol holograms. All right. I should probably heal up. It's amazing how much damage I've managed to take already. Oh god, you love this part? Oh god. This guy is scared to the Jesus. Oh god. Hear an interesting fact, Nick. Okay. Alright. Have you ever... Hang on a sec. Have you ever heard the word Procrustean? So Procrustean... For old time's sakes? No problem, Nick. So Procrustean is a wonderful word that does not get... Yes. Oh, I can't even eat these corpses. It's a wonderful word that basically means to... what is it? Oh god, the words actually slipped my head. To arbitrary. It's a arbitrary standard for success whilst ignoring the brutal means you go through to achieve it. So that's what Procrustean means. A lot of governments can be called Procrustean and stuff like that. Now, what it comes from, this word, and it's not utilized nearly enough, but what, oh, a collar. The word comes actually from an ancient... Ooh, almost. It comes from an ancient Greek myth about Procrustes. And so, Procrustes, sorry. Procrustes was the son of Poseidon. Now, you guys might know a lot of demigods in the Greek mythology are usually heroes. So Achilles, Hercules, Perseus, stuff like that. They're normally like these amazing heroes, right? Procrustes, even though he was born the son of Poseidon, he decided that what he would do was he'd be a pirate. Now, that's actually kind of a good choice. Your father's like, you know, king of the ocean type thing. That makes sense, right? However, what he wanted to do was when he captured people, he wanted them to fit a bed. He had this giant iron bed that he had. And what it was in that bed, it was usually too big for people. But if people were actually bigger than the bed, what he would do is he'd actually cut off their limbs so that they would fit the bed perfectly. Because he wanted people to perfectly fit in the bed. Now, you'll notice that I said usually it was too big for people. So you might think, but he wanted people to fit it perfectly. So what that meant was people who were too short, which he liked, he actually had a background in blacksmithing. So he would actually hammer their limbs longer so that they would fit the bed perfectly. And so it was this arbitrary standard he had for people to be, that they would just fit the bed. They all died. But that's actually where you get Procrustean from, is from Procrustes and his iron bed, or it's also known as the Procrustean bed. He would actually, at the end of the myth, he does die because Theseus comes along, who is also the son of Poseidon, and makes Procrustes fit the bed. But that is the interesting fact, Nick. I hope you enjoyed it. And the... Hang on, let me just catch up on chat. Get the sweet armor, Jeff is going to look badass. Okay, hang on a sec. I've just been wandering in a bit of a circle. Okay. Watch too much Norm Mac... it's just like, and the cannibalism? The cannibalism was not quite there. Alright, where is the cool armor? Did I miss the cool armor or not put it on? Sorry, when I was trying to say the interesting fact, I got a little bit back and forth there. I don't think any of them had it. I'm assuming that it's something in this hollow thing. Should I open it then? Heal all crippled limbs. Oh, it heals me! Oh, these are nice. I should touch stuff more often.
Where is Master?
Shh.
Did he go away?
Yes, he went far, far away.
Be good this time.
You'll do good by me. Leave the dock. Okay, I'm very confused. I feel like I should be... Where... Ooh, Cholera stopped beep. No, don't beep. Why are you beeping? Why would you do that? I prefer if you don't beep. It's... What the heck is making you beep? Oh my god. It's called Stealth MK. Oh, I did pick it up? Okay, hang on. Seemed to have gone worse, so we ended up ordering the new auto dock upgrades. Okay. Hang on a sec. As I'm beeping... Oh, assassin suit! Ooh! true. You're right. I look amazing. Well done, Jeff. Other than the helmet. The helmet looks less, but I like it. Okay. Interesting.
Back to the base.
Oh god, okay, that doesn't destroy it. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, stop beeping, stop beeping, stop beeping! Damn it! Like a space assassin. You can't break the red ones. Thank you, Carbonara. Okay. Dog has died. No, I'm not getting the up for super mutants. Damn it. Okay. But it's still the MK1. Well, it stopped. This is true, Stu. It did stop beeping. I asked it to stop beeping. How do I... Okay, there are other... No. Okay. What about... There was another way, wasn't there? There was another way up. We can go up. We'll go up. How about that? Yes, indeed. It very much stopped. Oh, hey, ghost person. That's an empty shed. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Stop beeping. It's... Check security here. No. We already went through that thing downstairs. What is out here? Oh, it's actually the outside. We don't want that. Stealth suit MK2 is everyone's waifu. It is very nice. What do I look like without the helmet? I like it. Who needs a helmet? Not like I need it. Oh god, okay, that did terrify me. I didn't expect that noise. Oh my god, that was terrifying. Okay. So they are not things I want to mess with. Hello, other computers. So we're going through files. Ah, everyone's favorite game that I play. You all love it when I play this. 3 out of 7 correct. 3 out of 7 correct. 5 out of 7 correct. Okay. So, let's see. So I'm pretty sure it was an ing word. So that's nice. It's got... corners, rangers, fortify, hunters. Wow. No, it's nothing with an ERS in it. Nothing with an ERS. I like hacking this way, Carbonara. I like trying to do it with all the words. Borrows. 2 out of 7 correct. So it could be 2 R's, right? So it could be 2 R's. If it's an R, then instead... Oh! Well, that worked. Hooray! Bigot. We taught her, but she chooses not to. I'm like the dog, like a dog that you've taught to go pick up the paper at the front door, but just refuses not to. I like it better when you pick up the paper. I like it better when I take the long way to do things. Miss Key showed up today, Sans Sinclair, escorted by Mr. Domino. He explained to me Mr. Keys had developed a throat infection and asked if the Autodoc could help. I asked about the Sierra Madre's Autodoc. He said he didn't want to alarm Sinclair. Ran some tests. Mr. Key's voice is fine. Her loss of voice was more listlessness, symptomatic of excessive Med-X usage. When I tried to speak to her about it, Mr. Domino intervened. I warned them too much if the chem could render a subject comatose, and Domino laughed. I lost my temper, and he said they'd return another time when I was in better spirits. Despise that man. Domino stopped by to ask about the test results and oh, hang on. Did I... Okay. Okay. Autodocs were more capable of healing Mr. Key's voice if she developed any throat infection. Oh, okay. And dumped it in the trash. Right, got it. Pick the last words always work for me, lol. Yeah, I like it that way. The answer doesn't stay the same between attempts. Oh, no, it doesn't, Drawber. But I like trying to logic it out each time. This is DLC on depth lore. It's worth looking into after you finish the DLC. No, fair enough, so yeah, like, I'd heard that the lore in this one is quite deep. Like, there's quite a lot there. Jeff taking the brute force approach. How quaint. How quaint, how unusual. Oh, this is great though. We have so many cups, everyone. I can have a full dinner set when I get back to base. That's going to be swell. And another ashtray. Wow. We are really going up well with looting. I don't think we need a fire ants clipboard though. That's a bit pointless. Do I want pre-war books? Oh, I remember how valuable they were in Fallout 3. Hello, creepy guy. How are you? Why am I hurt? I'm gonna save at the worst possible time. No problem, Mecca. Thank you so much for dropping by. Have a good rest of your time zone. Oh gosh. Why are you shooting laser beams at me? When did you learn to do that? You didn't do that before. That's a spot of brand new. I don't think I like it. Could you stop? Oh my god. Why are you shooting? Why are you doing that? I was wondering why you were not dead yet. It's just completely different and the lore is great. Oh god, okay. Well, my head came clean off. Why is this man being horrible to me? I don't understand. Jeff did nothing wrong. They're immortal. Oh god, okay. Hi, you're back out here with me. We're going to save here because we're not going to be hit by a laser beam. And I feel like that's a better choice than where I'm warping into direct death. Interesting. So, let me just check what my oh, now that I actually can reselect my quest. Get to the clinic basement and turn off the power to shielded speakers in the auto dock wing. Okay, so I need to go down. Oh god. But down was death. Oh, I like the ending prize, it's worth it. Oh god, okay. Oh, he's blue now. Can I? Detected. What if I... Why did he get mad? Was it because I touched here? Does he just randomly get mad? Oh, my cups and everything. Oh, no, I got them in the other room. This is fine. Okay. Now I've got too many cups. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, that got me. Whoever did that. Stu? Yes. Was that you? Or, yeah. Okay. Oh god. That was good, that was good. Oh golly, okay. Download dispenser code MEDX. This is a restricted dispenser code for the use in the vending machines. Dispenser codes. Okay. Excellent. Oh. Oh, I can cook on it. It shows how much I use the craft. Jar of cloud residue. I'm just collecting that. I guess worst case scenario, I can put it on the dinner table as a conversation piece. Sir, could you... I don't think it's nice that... Oh, no. Oh, it's because stealing. Oh, you're a party pooper. I've got it now. I understand. That's how you get activated. Okay. He gets activated by people doing cool stuff like stealing looted goods. Do you think if we hide, he'll go away? There. Now I can eat in peace and heal over time. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. This is fine. This is all fine. You'd been waiting so long, Stu, to do that? It was good. That was a good one. I was very alarmed. Okay. Okay, so the ghost is up there. We want to go down to the basement. Ooh, basement. Lock hard. Come on, Jeff, you've got this. It's actually funny how much I've, because obviously I normally mix up my games. And so we've just been doing Alien for like, it was like 6 streams straight, which was different. And it's amazing how much I found myself just really... That creeped me out. I don't know if you guys want to call it a scare or not. It did certainly creep me out. I was very, very thrown off. Gary says hi. It didn't quite jump scare me, but to be fair, I think do count that actually. You did get me out. You did catch me off guard very much with that. I was like, it made me pause, so I'd say it counts. That time, no, because I was in the thing. Close, Nick. If I hadn't been in this, you would have gotten me. Find the autodoc wing of the clinic. Okay. We can do that. I hope that dang ghost isn't around. Why do I have this shotgun out? I should have a cool weapon out. Like... my... knife spear. I've got 13 throwing knife spears. That's awesome. Oh wow, Stu, thank you so much for the sub. Obviously now you get to enjoy not having any ads, and since you are already part of the Discord, you know that you can vote on the games, but you can also see the sub chat. Actually, there was a video put in there today and yesterday showing some of the shenanigans I get up to when I'm getting my character ready to play, so you can have a look at me building the dinky pile if you like. But thank you so much for that. That's super appreciated. Oh golly. Okay. You've turned up to max volume as the bass sound is apparently quiet. Is that the the Gary jump sound? Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a little bit quiet. Because he just put Barry had put a lot of them on without telling me exactly what they were. I might be able to record it myself on something and get it a bit louder, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh gosh, okay. Do we want to go that way? That way, yes. But that way, up? Okay. The ghost is up though. I don't like the ghost. The right themselves. Okay, so there's ghost. Don't attack me. That's to medical district. No, we don't want medical district. We want this way. Okay. Oh god. I found the episode where Talos meets the Garys. I need to find that one. It has a lot of stuff in it. If I could... I know it's... The good thing is, I can actually probably easily find it. No. If you like carbonara, I can actually probably easily find it for you because I have a vague idea of which one it would be, and I have all of them sort of listed because it's going to be one of the end streams. And I can let you know. Because it will definitely be on the YouTube. You're trying to sub 3 or 4 streams, but it wouldn't because of Google. Well, I'm glad to let you do it now, Stu. Again, like whenever you guys do that extra support and like you have the opportunity to do that, it's like I never feel like I thank you guys enough for it. It does really mean a lot to me, and you guys just do encourage me to keep doing this when you do, like, you support me like that. So again, it's very appreciated. If you do find let me know. I definitely will carbonara. It shouldn't be too hard for me. I know they're all on YouTube, so I can just like link you the YouTube thing or something like that. Oh god. Okay, which way are we actually going? But I should be able to find the episode. Okay, hang on. This way. I was right. Okay. I heard there was some shenanigans with oh yeah, there's actually been, speaking of that, there has been a lot of Twitch errors lately. Especially like on the streamer end, there's been some strange stuff going on. It feels like I should be able to get through there. Because there was like, even with the alien, like about 3 or 4 streams ago, we had like huge issues with just people trying to connect to me on it. I could go look into it. That's true, Carbonara. You could look into it and find out now. Does anyone have any idea how on earth I'm supposed to get there? Am I on the wrong level? Because I didn't think I was. But am I just being... I'm being silly. Okay. Oh, look, there it is. Okay. Hey, you're excellent. I like your bloody shirt. Oh, you've been stitched together, or are those scars? Either way, very cool. Hello, Christine. Who are you? She looks at you, blinks again, then opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. Oh no, did someone take your tongue? She touches her throat, then traces a scar beneath her chin and her eyes wide in alarm. Oh no, this isn't like a bat. Oh no. Oh. So I thought this was going to be like she's a badass and she got like these scars, or maybe she was like a Frankenstein and didn't remember, but I'm getting the feeling that she potentially has been tortured. Oh, she's one of the best NPCs. No, she gets... Okay. You can flirt with her waifu. Oh, she's a badass? Okay. Oh, and we can flirt with her. Well, hello, Christine. Let's throw out that pity. How are you? Flirt mode activated. Look, I'm here to help. She looks shaken as she glances at the order doc. I feel weird hitting on someone who's this shook up. I'll wait for you to socially recover. I mean, psychologically. She looks back at you, and her hands clench into fists. Her eyes narrow, and she takes a step back. No, I'm not flirting yet. It's fine. I'm not a creeper yet. This isn't what it looks like. The woman opens her mouth again, winces, then frowns, drags a finger across her throat in a slow motion. She looks more angry. Frowning, she touches her throat again, gently, then her hand brushes her collar, then her frown deepens. Her eyes narrow. She traces the edge of the collar until she finds the lock. She begins to press it with her fingers. No, stop! Don't do that! She looks surprised, then notices your collar and raises an eyebrow. Oh, she does have eyebrows. She didn't look like she did. Let's just say we're in this together. She frowns, narrows eyes, and slowly shakes her head. If your collar goes off, mine goes off. It's better if we guard each other. She shakes her head again and draws a line in the air between the two of you. Damn it! Look, together we can get out of this. She shakes her head once, then crosses her arms. Look, I'm not trying to order you, but your life is tied to mine. I let you out of the order dock. I can put you back. No, don't do that. What exactly is wrong with you? Don't you want out of here? She frowns, glances at the collar, looks back at you. She makes a circle with her hands, puts her hands over her eyes and squints. She nods at you, then lowers her hand from her eyes, shakes her head. She draws a slow line between you. You're looking for something else. Fine, I can help. Hey, Craven, how's it going? I hope I know sign language. I'm gonna learn it. We have just released Christine, and chat says that I can flirt with her. How has your burger ghost hunting adventures been going, Craven? Fun fact, the devs had limited funding for the voice actors for each DLC. They still wanted a lot of dialogues. Christina's mute because of that reason. Oh, that's kind of really cool. Like, that's a really neat way around it. You're looking for something else. Fine, I can help. You just got off work, Craven. Never fun work. Always very exhausting. She nods at you, then raises an eyebrow and nods at the door. Was it a particularly challenging day or just like general work drainage? All right, come with me. Christine glances at your follower, shakes her head, then points at you, her, and nods in the direction of the fountain. No! Damn it! You! Damn it! I want Christine. Go to Christine. She ran this way. No, where? Glances at the speaker, then glances at your collar, frowning. It's a decayed speaker. If we stay too long near one, it will go off. She taps the collar and then opens and closes her hand really fast. She taps her collar, then opens and closes her hand really fast. She points at your Pip-Boy, her collar, and then your collar. After a second, then she opens and closes her hand slower. Science, you can interfere with the speaker's detonation frequency somehow? Succeeded. She's about to nod, then stops, points at herself, and shakes her head. She points at your collar, then hers, then nods at your Pip-Boy. She makes a triangle motion, then the same slow pulse as before. Does that work with any other collar? She frowns, slowly shakes her head. She opens her mouth, then makes the motion of turning a dial, then points at herself. It's just your frequency. She nods once, then again, points at the two of you, then the Pip-Boy. But only between us. Great, how romantic. She looks puzzled for a second, then glares at you, and then, damn it! I'm getting my creep on. Work drainage? I know that feel, Craven. That is me after everyone. Come back here! Let me romance you! I have so much romance to give. I can bring you human bodies. Where are you going? Oh, at least, oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! Oh no! Yay, we're going this way! Oh god, okay. You get him. I'm following what will be the love of Jeff's life for now, since Veronica won't let us be. Oh god, the beeping, the terrible beeping. Run after her, Jeff! Women love it when you chase them with giant spears, right? It's like their favorite thing. I think I'm in danger. Oh god. Oh god. I think we fixed our map issue. Exactly, just follow her. Yay, it worked! Oh god, I sort of missed what was happening with chat. I don't think human bodies are how you romance people. Barry, it will work! I can provide food for her. And now that I can tell him to stop eating everything, we should be fine. Let's drink some water. Drink some dirty water. We are so hurt right now, everyone. And we'll do that as well. The flirt starts when you get the Cherchez la Femme perk speech option. Right, Sophie. Right. Okay. Jeff will allow you to romance her. Exactly, Craven. I am allowing her to romance Jeff, and she, like all the other NPCs in this game, have run from Jeff. I just don't understand why. There's an incredibly adult joke about eating out somewhere in there, but I'm going to be better than that and not say it. I'm just going to infer it. Oh god. Ooh, a card. Ooh, money. Look, I'm rich. I have money. Oh god, and a cutscene. Oh, it's him doing stuff. Oh no, you're there. Okay. Have you tried the vending machines? I've looked at them, Carbonara, but I didn't really have anything on me to do anything with at the time. Okay, you, come here. Talk to.
You are the nice voice, kind to dog. You keep the other voice quiet.
It's time for us to, Have orders for you, going, staying, all that. Have orders for you. It's time for us to part ways.
Why you send dog away?
On second thought, stick with me for... Wait, hang on. If I send him away, he won't go away, right? You found some receipts and chips. Basic 3D printers that work with chips. Excellent, okay. Because I want him to stay, but I just don't want to... Because the other ones I could send back to base. Wait here. Christine raises an eyebrow. Those facial scars weren't done by the autodoc. That throat scar was. She nods slowly, then puts her hand in front of her throat, closes it slowly, then points at you. I can't restore your voice. We would need a real autodoc to do that. She shivers slightly and shakes her head. I don't understand why they shaved you bald. Christine looks blankly at you, then touches her head, smiles, and shakes her head. She's like, no, I did this. Wait, the autodoc, so you cut your own hair off? Wait, so the autodoc didn't shave you bald? She waves her hand and shakes her head. She then nods in the direction of the casino. No, wait, I want to hear this. You were bored before? She nods with an exasperated look, and then makes a circle with her hands, repeats it twice more, then raises her hands and waves them like wings. She puts both hands in front of her, then makes a motion with her hands as if writing something. I like the idea that Jeff is, like, shocked that there's a bald woman in the wasteland. Out of all the things I've seen, Deathclaws, Nightkins, Super Mutant, giant cockroaches, all the crazy robots, Benny naked... This is what gets Jeff. You're bald and a woman and you chose that? Like, Jeff, kept with the times. Boss, you are a Brotherhood of Steel scribe. She nods. She looks impressed. Bald women? Jeff's mind explodes. The fountain, he stays at the fountain. Okay, if I say, so just to confirm, Carbonara, if I say you're dismissed, he stays at the fountain, or do I have to tell him to wait at the fountain? Were you looking for something? Shakes her head and makes a motion of two fingers walking. You were looking for someone. She nods and raises a finger. A robot? She shakes her head and pumps her fists near her chest. All right, someone alive. She nods. She makes a motion with her hands around her. She was looking for Elijah, I assume. Drawing it down, and then she raises her hand and clenches. An angry, bearded man. She points at your Pip-Boy. You were looking for a man in a vault? She shakes her head, points at your Pip-Boy again. The man on the Pip-Boy holotape, Elijah. She nods, looks concerned, taps the side of her head and expands her hands. Someone smart. She nods, then circles her ear. And nuts. She nods, frowns. Speech 50. Sounds like it's pretty important to you to find this person. She frowns, raises two fingers and has them walk together. Then she looks down on the two fingers and her face becomes angry. Then she chops her hand down and draws the two fingers apart. One of the fingers she points at herself. He cut you off from someone. She nods. I can be your someone. Family? Husband? She frowns, shakes her head, even more so at husband. So I'm guessing Christine is not straight or bi. Cherchez la femme. Oh, girl, yes, excellent, the flirt is on. Girlfriend. She hesitates, then waves her hand. Don't worry, they're dead, or if they're not dead, Jeff will kill them and replace them. Even if I must wear their skin suit to convince you of my love. You are more than girlfriends? Love it. Oh, the American term of girlfriends, as in... where you're not actually, like, romantically involved, but you're just friends who are that always gets me when people are like, this is my girlfriend. I'm like, do you mean girlfriend or girlfriend? She nods and looks at you a little surprised. What, do you think I don't understand love? That's actually a very fair criticism to Jeff. I imagine Jeff gets asked that a lot. Jeff will kill them and replace them. Exactly, Carbonara. Christine remembers this. Dismiss them. Excellent. Thank you, Carbonara. Boredness is a thing called by radiation too, Craven. There's so many people who would be bored in the wasteland. I don't know why this gets Jeff. I understand how important a loved one can be. Whatever love is, transitory or ended in gunfire. She nods slowly, studying you. She seems to be gorging you again. Jeff can be sensitive. It's like a rom-com. I wait until somebody dies and I'm your supportive friend, and then by the end of the film you turn around and are in love with me and we forget all about the corpse person. I had other questions. Exactly like a rom-com, but in the wasteland. She raises... You can see that I don't watch a lot of rom-coms. She raises an eyebrow, then tilts her head slightly. No, more flirt option. More flirt... Do you know how to get out of here? How did you end up in the autodoc? She moves her finger in a circle, frowns, then drags her hand down over her eyes. She raises them again, points to you. You were knocked out? She nods. She raises an eyebrow, points at you, makes a circle, then points at your feet. What? I wish I had more perception. What about my feet? She repeats the circling motion again. This time, she lowers her hand and circles her finger inward until she's pointing at the spot between you. Still pointing at the ground between you two, she raises an eyebrow. I need to romance her because I want to read the sequence of sign language she does for, like, now is the time to shag. I need to see what that descriptor is. Full in a radio signal here, a woman's voice. She waits. After a second, she raises her eyebrow again. I was curious where... Looking to her life as prospector. I was curious where it led. She looks at you for a second, studying you, then nods. She points at you, then points at the casino. Then she slowly shakes her head, then points in the direction of the main gate. Are you saying it's one or the other? Are you saying it's one or the other? She frowns, glances in the direction of the casino, then the exit, then back in the direction of the casino. She shrugs. Without strength or conviction, she isn't looking at you when she does. Oh gosh. Character development! I like this character, Craven. She's fun. You can get more perception, just get high or something. Oh, that's fair, Carbonara. I should do drugs, shouldn't I? Right, get high perception by doing drugs. I can see... Hey guys, if I take a hit of drugs, I can see more. What about you? She slowly shakes her head, then points at the ground. I had other questions. She looks exasperated, then waves her hand in a circle in front of her. Can you communicate some other way? Can you write? Christine frowns, then pauses and traces one of the scars on her head with her finger. She then makes a motion as if picking up a pencil, tries to write, then shakes her head. Something to do with surgery? She pauses and draws a jagged symbol like electricity in the air, then puts in an odd staring face. She keeps the blank face for a second, then slowly blinks. Looks around, she looks at her hands, shakes them, then lets them go limp. There's a specific form of brain surgery using electrodes pre-war. Wait, she's not had like a frontal lobotomy, has she? Like a lobotomy, has she? You can still do numbers and calculations. She nods. I had other questions. I think we should travel together. Okay, hang on. Come here. Talk to.
You are the nice voice.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of you now. Goodbye. Yes, I am sure. Dog. I kind of feel bad because he's like, you are the nice voice. Stop doing school, stay in drugs, Jeff. I like it. Perceive the world and everything in it. In Fallout game, you should try Fallout 2. You can get married and become a porn actor. Oh my god, Carbonara, that sounds amazing. We should travel together. Christine nods. This perk grants you a short period of time near a speaker before your bomb collar starts to activate, as well as increasing the amount of time before your bomb collar detonates by 50. I like that. That I really like. Like, look, honestly, I love the concept of dog and god. It's really cool, like this switching up of personalities, but he was doing my thing. Like, we already have a lead cannibal here. We don't need 2 lead cannibals. Plus, now we have a girl. Almost got me with that one. Almost got me with that one, Craven. Revered, is your mother okay? I certainly hope so.
Where is Master?
Now we have a girlfriend. Let's save on her. Okay. Quick save. Alright. So we have her now. That's very neat. I was not expecting you to get a mute sidekick. But that is so neat. I really like that. Again, I'm constantly blown away by how creative the Fallout series that I've played so far, and from what Carbonara is saying as well, number 2, and I no doubt number 1, is with their story and their side characters. Like, I am continuously impressed by it, and very pleasantly surprised, which is nice. Okay, so where exactly is that actually? That is in the residential district. Okay, street signs are the way to go. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Wow, Jeff sus. Very sus. Oh, Revered, that is not good. I do hope things improve. Yeah, no, I definitely hope things improve, man. Oh gosh. And we take C. Are you dead? I swear we were able to eat from them before. Maybe I've had that guy all wrong. Huh. We could be wrong. A rare thing. No, not very rare at all.
Picking up signals near your location. Detonators. Watch for traps.
Uh-oh. Ah, thank God I wasn't near that trap. Oh golly. Okay, so we'll go through everything here as well. Sarah made... I'm going to probably look at those a bit later, I think. Sarah and Maldridge. Oh, I can actually create the... Okay, okay. So we'll keep going through that. The vending machines were inspired by the vending machines from BioShock. Really, Sophie? That's neat. I do love when you get a bunch of games like this that intertwine. That's always very cool. Like, well, not intertwine, but like they reference each other and stuff. I can actually see it now. I can see that, yeah. Because it's just nice when you get like little Easter eggs like that. So it said this was the residential area. Do I want to go upstairs or did I... It isn't upstairs. There is more money over here, so let's grab this. Hey kid, oh my god, there's a bomb. Psst, kid, hey, you want some Jeff? It does sound like a street name, doesn't it? But like, I'm just imagining Jeff is like... It's just a code word for like human flesh. Oh! Can I have you? No. Go off, go off, go off, go off, go off. But away from me, but away from me. Did that work? Yay! Oh! That still got us, guys. It might be best if you kill me, ma'am. If I... Yes, we don't have enough health. Here. There we go. Oh...
Did someone call
BioShock is fantastic. Oh, Barry, I was healing myself via death. Exactly like Mercy, oddly enough. Try this new hit drug. It's called Jeff. 100% human, 100% human taste guaranteed. Gas bomb? That's new and exciting and not something I've used on people before. Okay, okay, so... Oh, there was a gate to open here as well. Oh god, okay. Oh golly. So we'll just open that. Oh no 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 no! Well done, Carbonara. You definitely got that. That was so perfectly timed. I've like turned over to look at chat and then bam. And I will do the heal up as Barry suggested, but I don't think we can heal up Barry, unfortunately. We don't have any more health things. It's funny because I think the mine one works really, really well when I'm looking over at chat and I'm moving forward at the same time because I don't know if I haven't. Oh, wow, she went down really fast and not in the way that Jeff wanted her to. Ghost Trapper is unconscious. Well, I'm going to have to kill him, aren't I? Hey, Kai Guy, how's it going? And why is he dark and... How did you become Jeff and why is he dark and... So So, Kai Guy, in honor of it being the... Oh, we leveled up, everyone! In honor of it being the 100th stream, and like my 6 months of streaming, basically, I've decided to do the DLC for... New Vegas, which is Dead Money because it's Ghost for Spooky, just because like I originally started all of my streaming to play a lot of RPGs, so I was like, this is a nice little throwback. But we will go back to Alien, so if you're a big Alien fan, we will be back there. And hello Sobermitten as well. Sorry, I missed you there as well. What is Jeff's stance on personal hygiene? Are they a clean person? I think Jeff would be very clean. Jeff would be always trying to make sure that they were clean, that the meat was clean. Like if you're eating a lot of strange bodies, you're going to cleanse everything. I realize that Jeff also eats them raw, but I imagine Jeff does a bunch of Listerine afterwards and does some nice mouthwash. I think Jeff is quite clean. We're all out to always scare you. I know, Craven. You guys are good at doing it though. Oh wow, Rivid, that really, really sucks that you can't see your mum because of the COVID situation with it, and you're not too sure what's wrong with it. I hope they resolve it quickly. That is always very unfortunate, and obviously with the COVID situation, hospitals, it makes everything that much worse. Got it. Oh, Barry, I meant to give my new lady friend some armor and stuff. Okay. Oh, my follower doesn't have a weapon. We start getting some 100s and some skills. This is true. Okay, so we're going to have to fix the lady afterwards. So I'm thinking medicine to 100, or science to 100. So because Jeff is... I'm kind of considering medicine because medicine gives you... I think medicine makes the most sense. Or more hit points in melee. Oh, that's true as well. Actually, yes, we wanted to get melee to at least 75. And we're very close to that. So we'll do that because I'm using melee all the time. That's knife spears. Good point, good point. After that, I think we'll go medicine. Hello, dear. Let me give you some stuff. I think we'll go medicine simply because it would make sense since Jeff is all about eating people. So Jeff would, you know, in theory, understand how people work. Like, you know, their insides and stuff. Does that have... That only has 14. What should I give her? That has 18. Do you think I should give her a bear trap fist? No, that would remind her of... That would remind me too much of my ex, Veronica. She'd start fisting people with the bear trap and Jeff would just be sitting there thinking of Veronica the whole time. But alas, we can't have her. How about a knife? That just is 16. She can also... You know what, Veronica? Not Veronica. God damn it, Christine. I swear I'm over my ex. I'm with you now, Christine, not Veronica. Damn it, Christine. Damn it, Veronica. Why couldn't you have just stayed with us as a companion? And we will give you... I guess you can have this for now. Oh, she does look cool. Except now I can't see your face. I like that less, but this is fine. Okay. Knife spears. Knife spears all the way, everyone. We are so badly hurt. That is not grand. Okay. Did I just turn us back around? I think I did. Okay. Wow, she looks so different. She looks cool. Alright. Onwards we go, everybody. Confusing Christine for Veronica. I know! It's just like, if I can't have Veronica... We did so much effort to keep Veronica. I can't... Ooh, a carton of cigarettes. I need more single cigarettes, though, to act as breath mints. Oh, no. The poison gas is on us. Oh, we're being poisoned. And I have no health kits. My choices are terrible, and I should plan better, but this is fine. We're pushing through. Oh, no. Oh, we're in danger. We are in so much danger. I just thought it would be a light poisoning. I didn't think it would be a serious poisoning. Oh, golly. And reputation with the NCI is too low for them to get support. 1 health. How is Talos alive? Pure Talos skill there, my dear. Oh god, okay, I don't think we're gonna make it through the red smoke again. No, we're not. Ah! Okay. We're in a bit of a pickle. Oh golly. So, we have no health. We've got to get through the residential area. The residential area is covered in smoke. Is that's... Yeah, that's to the villa. This is the residential area. Oh, wait, hang on. Did we go up? Have we tried the path upwards? Have we actually tried to... Oh, no, why would you do that? Why would you do that? I'm so low on health. That's so mean of you. Why would you do this? Why would you react? Health, health, health. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Shove those snacks into instant mash. I've never loved potato more. That's a lie. Chips are delicious. Ooh, and another card. Ooh, and water. Oh, wow, what a lovely spot with a shotgun. It didn't even hit us. Excellent. Oh, jolly grand. Come on. Oh, there's more stuff in here. Is there? Oh, God. Oh, no. Why would you... Did you do that? Or did this do this? Oh, they... All of our work is undone. She's never going to love me if she sees how incompetent I am. Everything potato is amazing. That is very, very true. We'll tell her in the end if she doesn't figure it out. Oh, God. Okay. I like it's like if she doesn't figure it out. And... I'm just trying to catch up so I don't miss anything. To watch Jeff die for his crimes in a loop. It's just... Why? Okay. Poor Jeff. Jeff is... That got me, but I don't know what the heck happened to that, Stu. I think you did get me, technically. Can I... No. Oh, scrap metal. I'm getting very injured. That was the most perfectly timed thing ever. I don't... So now we're out of potato. You should make a mod where it perfectly times. I think that counts. I do think that I don't, because the noise got me and then I also exploded. I think that was the most perfectly timed one I've seen. That was insane. Oh god, everything is hurting. Why red mitt? No, no, no. Ah. Christine. Oh no. How did I avoid that in the way in? As we're dropping mines onto your feet. Oh no. I'm just... Oh no. No problem with it. Yeah, hopefully things do work out. But yeah, good luck on the motor. I hope things do get better for you, man. Well. What a lovely place we've met. I was saved on a mine. Yes, it quick saved me on a mine. And now I am stuck. Nope, there we are. Christine's body had stuck me in. Oh my god. How is this happening? How? I'm just stuck on a death save. I almost feel like that doesn't get... We just got our health up. Am I supposed to even go through here? That's the rigged shotguns. That's the thing on the marker. That one... Oh my god. Okay. So I think perhaps that is a... Oh god. Okay, that got me. That did get me. I was very, very sure I was about to die then. Oh, why must everything be gas and death? Why must everything be gas and death? We have like 2 HP. This is terrifying. Okay, I've managed to run through it. Reading glasses. I don't need reading glasses. I need... There's more gas. Oh my god. Wait. Can I... Why can't I sleep? You cannot wait in this location. Why? There's a bed. I clicked the perfectly timed mine. Oh my god, Stu, that was a good one. That was just insane. Why can I not... I don't think I'm gonna make this. Ooh! We can resume 1 HP, everybody. Excellent. Oh wait, did I not? It's not there. Oh, mac and cheese, excellent. If you can't have potato, mac and cheese is also a great second. Let's eat that, everybody. Oh god. Ooh, tap, drink from the tap, drink from the tap. You can buy Stimpaks from the vending machines. I will have to do that. Oh, how I made something I know, you're like... Does she have a thing now where I make her explode if I do this? The red cloud ruined the DLC, but it still doesn't stop me from liking the DLC. The red cloud is driving me insane. I'm just trying to figure out where on earth I'm supposed to go next. That's the thing I'm having issue with, is it's damaging me, but I can't figure out how to get through. There's a hand. Ooh. Things in here! Yes! Oh my god, there's so many things. Take that all. We can heal up. We can heal up. Okay. So we'll take all. So we're taking all of that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Hang on. Continue. Let's eat up first, and then I'll do a save. So. Let us do a very quick stim pack. And I think there was food, wasn't there? There was more of that. We'll save the rest. In strength, let's drink some wine. Screw it. Jeff deserves some wine. She's had a hard day. I'm assuming Christine will pick herself up. I think you need to find the Stimpak code. Oh, so you need to find the Stimpak codes for it. The red cloud. She wants the clinic already. She should have the. I did get a bunch. Now, does anyone want to tell me what on earth I'm meant to be? How to get through? I want to go there. This is maddening. Am I in the completely wrong spot? Oh god. Exactly what I'm going to do with my points. Oh god, Craven, what is your plan? That is... When someone says that, I always am like, oh no, what is the plan? What is going to happen? We are no longer being poisoned. I just want to get out of the red clouds, dang it. Am I out of red clouds? okay.
Hurrying at a good old dingy.
I'm gonna save here. Who are we looking for? I assume that they're nearby. Are they inside there? More food. Excellent. Oh god, okay, yeah, no, that one got me. I was very, very scared. Well done, Sophie. That did, in fact, get me there. He's on a patio. Excellent. Thank you, Carbonara. He's on a patio. Okay. Sir, could you... Do you think my companion's going to come back anytime soon? Christine, dear? I'm sorry I called you Veronica. I understand that's not something people like to hear, is when you call out your ex-lover's name and you're talking to them. That's never great, but I didn't mean it. Can I get you the equivalent of Fallout flowers? Perhaps some nice Deathclaw hands in a bouquet.
That tourist is hurrying.
Do you think she's coming back? Well, I'm sure she'll come back. It's fine. Who can
Questionable
resist Jeff?
judgment.
Throw your hands, you are now unarmed. Oh god, Stu. Okay. So, 5 minutes unarming. Let's take that off. Nice spear. Okay. It is just a hands-free fist time party now.
Never have set
Oh
that
god.
radio signal on repeat.
Huh. Why not, dude? It's great. Repeat is fine. So... Oh, hey, here he is. Oh, it's a ghoul. Hi. Oh, I didn't mean to pickpocket you, Dean. Okay, I need to have a seat.
The Sierra Madre. Beauty, isn't she? She the one who invited you here?
Oh, yes, Barry is correct. That's right. I always get confused, Stu.
Woke up confused like some of the others. At least you're still breathing.
No, Barry. Let Stu have it, because otherwise he'll run out of the 5 minutes.
Sudden motions, no matter how uncomfortable that chair gets. The cushion's just for show.
Okay. Better be shaped charged or you're going to kill both of us.
Sounds like you've done some blue-collar construction work in your life. Your ma must be proud. Still, get up without my permission. I'll blast your ass so far through your head, it'll turn the moon cherry pie red.
Why is Dean so aggressive?
Let's keep this sweet and polite. And finish our conversation with no misunderstandings.
So, what I'd actually say, Barry, is, so Stu, I probably am going to end up saving the game anyway after this, because this is I normally have finished my stream like 20 minutes ago, but there's a good chance I won't actually run into another enemy tonight for you to be able to redeem the changed weapon. So what I will actually do is get Barry to refund you so you don't lose the points. But refund it, I think there's like a 1% chance I will run into an enemy. If I do run into an enemy, I'll try to take them on anyway, just with my fists, but I severely think that I won't, so I don't want to rip you off, so we'll refund that. But it was a good one. Speech, I'll save my questions for the end. Please go on.
And that's what I've missed.
Gob was great.
Audience. Just because I work in entertainment doesn't mean I'm a moron.
I want his glasses.
I heard my necktie beeping. I know what that means. I'm part of this somehow. I want out of this country.
Hey Simpson, how's it going?
If you put me in it, I'm not going to be too happy. So whatever's going on here, if you're part of all this, you're taking orders from me.
I like how Dean's trying to give me orders like that. Oh, I wish I had barter up. Damn it. One of the singer. Oh, Dean's meant to be one of the singers on the radio. Interesting. You like this girl still specifically for how he talks? Some of them are very, very rude. I don't know why. So like he is being quite. I liked Moira even in girl form. I'll cooperate. Jeff, I feel like, is a cooperative person, just not in the way you want her to be.
But I like it when the odds are in our favor.
Really?
If you're
I'd be wary, Dean.
Then I'd rather have you on my side than his.
You're not a particularly muscular super mutant or a hot girl. Your chances to survive, or a dog, your chances of survival are very low as one of my companions. I'm in. If that's all it leads. If that's all, let's head out.
All right. But you already got company.
A screen
so
poster.
tell you what,
Oh, that's cool.
I'll meet you at the fountain.
You're not surprised, Carbonara, that Moira got ghouled? She did. It was unfortunate. I was a huge Moira fan. I thought she was super duper neat. I can just hear things going off.
Force the lock to the gate.
Can I take your cigar? No. Oh! That's Dean! Right! So back when he... So he was like... Oh! So he was like actually in this place originally when it went down, I take it. Like when everything went to shite. He was basically in this area. And he got ghoulified as opposed to kill. That makes sense. That's cool. Let me just go back. So, quest. So, it is speak to Elijah at the fountain for further instructions. I want to take us back to the fountain if possible. Just so that way, that's where we can start the next stream. So we can go straight into it. I hope that this is the fastest way there. It's probably not. Let's find out together, everyone. Okay. Hey, Dean is a real jerk. Very well written. He's definitely not earning any favors so far with forcing me into things. You like him as a character, but not... I think that is, like, sometimes some of the best characters are the ones that you personally don't like as a character yourself, but you can see that they're well-written characters. Like, fantastic characters, but I don't like them. Okay.
What? So you don't forget your name?
Huh. Those two just having a little conversation there. Okay. Do I activate you? Do I look at my... Oh, there we are.
Well done. Now for the festivities and your part in all this.
It's definitely Elijah that's doing the audio.
For whatever reason, keyed the grand opening to the gala event itself. It needs to be fired off in order for the casino doors to open. As I discovered, one person can't do it. So get your team into position indicated on your Pip-Boy, then trigger it properly. You're so close now, don't let me down. Otherwise, I'll have to rely on the next team.
How am I supposed to get to the markers on the map?
I've unlocked the west and east gates to Cuesta del Sol and Salida del Sol. Now that you've survived the villa, I need to get to my position. You don't need me to hold your hand anymore. I'll keep monitoring you via the transceivers through the villa. If I need to offer guidance, I will.
What is the gala
A
event?
display of lights, fireworks, music in the streets. A
Yeah.
pre-war festival tomorrow.
Elijah is so
The casino's
crackly.
opening.
Ah, so that is a bug carbonara. Excellent. Thank you for confirming
It is
that.
of no consequence, only firing the event.
We were wondering what was going on when he first paired
Get
up.
the three in position, then travel to your position in Salida del Sol and trigger the gala. After that, the real work begins.
The real work? What's this, a warm-up?
Perhaps you think this is a simple robbery, a cheap casino heist. No, this is a heist of the centuries. We're not plundering Sierra Madre. We're plundering history.
Dear Lord. Father Elijah is intense.
It won't let its secrets go easily. Not without a fight. I wouldn't expect anything less.
Well, we'll head out then.
I'd suggest taking the FEV reject to his position first. Although you may need his brutality and strength elsewhere first. As easy as the villa was to navigate, the outlying areas of the villa are far more dangerous, thicker with the ghost people.
We've only really run into the one ghost person, haven't we? I assume we run into a bunch
Use your
more.
team as I use you. Listen to your caller. Watch where you step.
I wonder how many... Do you find out how many teams Father Elijah has gone through? I imagine it must be quite a few. What? Why? Why have I lost her perk? Oh, she... Right. She's just there. Okay. That's fine. We can call... That seems like a good spot to call it, honestly. So we'll save. Okay. And let me bring you guys up here. Because that just seems like a very neat spot to save that on. But yes, thank you all for joining me on that. That is very good. Use your team as I use you. Such a great line. That is a very good line, Carbonara. I'm actually really, really liking Dead Money so far. It's very neat. Lots of weird things in it so far. I like the weapons. The weapons are very cool. I love the spears. I've been wanting those for ages, so being able to get some spears back is really, really great. But yeah, a good stream and a Jeffy, and so far, so many deaths, so many unexpected deaths. What was it? 14 deaths, 7 scares. You guys really did well with the scares towards the end. I think, Barry, that was a fantastic pick with the mine. That was really well done. For anyone wondering when I was streaming the rest of Dead Money, I will be doing it this Saturday. So Saturday stream, I normally do 1:30 till 4:30. It might go a little bit longer on Saturday, because I'll be aiming to finish the DLC of Dead Money on that day. Because then I will be returning to Alien Isolation on the Sunday. But yeah, so that will be happening. But again, I just want to say, especially for anyone who wasn't potentially here at the start of the stream, I actually, as it is my 100th and my 6th month, what I just wanted to say was, again, thank you so much. Not just for the people who chatted on here and lurked on here as well, or who will watch the VODs for this, but for those who have done for all of it for the time that I've been streaming. It might seem silly to make such a big fuss after just doing 100 streams or like the 6th month. But as I said, I came from a background where I didn't have social media. I had no content creation or anything. I really had no idea what I was doing, and you guys have just been so supportive of me the time that I've been doing it, that I've just kept growing, and more of you guys have come by, and when you've you've followed, you've lurked, you've chatted, and when some of you guys have gone even above and beyond that, and you've done that little bit of extra support with the subbing and stuff like that, and also to the people who watch the VODs, all of that has really just encouraged me to keep doing that, and for me personally, that was really awesome to see. And I just feel like I never can effectively communicate how grateful and thankful I am that you guys enjoy my content and you keep coming back. And I've really enjoyed what we're sort of building here with Jeff and the little Jeff universe and stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to, I guess one of the reasons I wanted to celebrate the 100 stream and the 6th month was more to thank you guys than anything else. Because it's kind of that concept of like, what is like a stream, like what is a writer without a reader? What is a streamer without a viewer type thing? Like, it wouldn't be the same experience without you all. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. And if anything, but yeah, if anyone also here is new or is not aware of Discord, does this end? Is this infinite? Is this hell? This feels so Sisyphean. I'm so sorry, Carbonara. I will try to thank people less. If that's what you're referring to. But no, yeah, glad to be here since your first Fallout 3 stream. Such a fun... Yes, Sophie and Nick. But you guys weren't here. A huge, massive thank yous to you guys as well. And also to Canadian, who obviously isn't here right now. He's gone to a trip in Canada, so he's been out for quite some time. But especially you guys were like early on just constantly here, so you guys have seen like Jeff since the very start. It's actually Nick's fault that there's even a Discord, which if anyone does want to join, just go to the about page. You can join us there. We're pretty active, stuff like that. I'm there like every day. But yes, I've lost my train of thought. Anyway, I do sincerely hope to catch you guys next time anyway on the Saturday when I stream next. Again, when I stream is always in my about. I do it 4 times a week: Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Today is Thursday where I am. But yeah, I will stop torturing you with my very long outro here. Have a fantastic rest of the time zone, wherever you are. Bye.